Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another episode of The Legend of Heroes, Trails of Cold Steel 2. It's me, your host, Logic Blade, and we're back. Last time around, we went around doing some free day tasks. We helped rescue an airliner. We rescued an airliner. You know what we did. We beat up some wannabe Jaegers who tried to take over a freaking airliner for funsies, you know? Classic stuff. Classic military academy student stuff. We also beat up some monsters, took care of all the cryptids in the area, and we had a fun Phantom Thief B episode where we got to pretend to be detectives and find out who Phantom Thief B stole among our class. Surprise, it was Machias. And no, he wasn't kept. What a shame. We could have had Phantom Thief B in our party. Oh well. C'est la vie. C'est la vie. Let's get going, because the very last thing we did is went to a spirit shrine and got a whole schwack of Zemurian ore, so now it's time for George to make us a Tachi. I got stuff on useless. He should be fine. That's acceptable. Do I have an EP cut too? No. George, you want to make me an EP cut too? Just real quick here. Oh, I probably don't have enough for that. No, I don't. I do not have the space to make that a reality. But I can make an action 3. I'm just gonna do that on the side. And yes, too. Yeah. Just don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's fine. I like you, Grim Butterfly. I do. Actually. Speedy casts. Better. Cast faster. Ooh, I got me a ping. What ping did I get? Oh, Fen, thanks for hosting the stream. Really appreciate it. And thanks for the resub. It's 3 months in a row now. Thank you very much. Welcome to the stream. I hope everything is going well for you. And if not, I hope the stream makes things go better for you. I'm just messing around with stuff here. Gotta make Emma go fast. Emma's pretty much gonna be a mainstay in my party from now on, so yeah. Emma go fast seems reasonable. As is, Machias go fast. Please go faster. There we go. Speed is king. Speed is king in this game. Emma nuke, everyone else, go fast. Please go fast. And George, go make us a sword, please. I want to turn this into a workshop for creating Valamar's Tachi. If you get a chance, I'd really appreciate it if you could help me out. So yada, cause the main story to advance, all the unfinished quests will disappear. That's fine, let's do it. Thanks. Dodge tank fee? Yep, dodge tank fee is well underway. Well then, you think you could bring my tools up from over in the orbal factory? Can do, George. George and Reen then began remodeling the ship's hold into a workshop. While the process was more than a little exhausting, it didn't take long before they were finished. Got dodge tanks fee, support Usus casting all set up. Gaius is rocking force and domination now, so he's going to be a beast. Whew, this should work for now. Okay, let's see if we can process this Zemurian ore. You ready? We're going to start by reinforcing Valamar's existing blade, right? Kind of your way for prepping for the real thing? That's the idea, yeah. I just want to get a feel for what it's like to work with, and it'll give you a stronger sword to use in the meantime. Let's get to work. Of course. Fee's a staple in your party? Fee, Laura, Emma? I definitely can't complain about that. It's a very good choice. I feel like I mix around my party so much that I don't really linger on mainstays, but I pretty much have to use Emma as a nuke because Emma's just really, really good. And I also really like Emma, so, I mean, shh, don't worry about it. Together, they worked on reinforcing Valamar's existing blade. Despite the task being simple compared to making an entirely new weapon, working with the Zemurian ore was hard, even for George. Reen and the other members of Class 7, as well as even Valamar, helped where they could and supported him in his efforts. Eventually. Yeah, Elisa and Eustace are great supports. Like, I pretty much use everyone except for Elliot, who is just basically a worse Emma, and Milliam. Not because Milliam's bad, but because I use Laura and they kind of fulfill the same niche as party members. Whoa. Valamar, your new blade is quite impressive. Yeah, it came out pretty well. Although the base weapon is still the same as the Soldot's. Unlike a Soldot's blade, however, I can feel mana radiating from it now. I expect it'll be able to hold a significantly keener edge than before. I'm amazed you managed to process that stuff. A hunk of crystal like that must have been a real pain to work with, huh, George? Well, if anyone could, it's you. I wouldn't have been able to do it much without it, not for you guys' help. How we got this far is a real testament to our combined efforts. I'm not sure our contributions can even compare to what you've done, and I'm grateful for it. I'm sure the battles ahead are going to go a lot more smoothly thanks to this. We're lucky to have you on our side, George. Now all you gotta do is take him to a real fight and see how it feels. Right, we should get Valamar to give it a couple good swing.
Oh, you're all still here.
I don't have the CS2 casuals. And no, I'm not getting them.
Toa?
What's wrong? It's not like you to be so flustered. It's terrible. We got an emergency report in from the Twin Dragons Bridge. It's Celtic. Celtic's...
If anyone wants to buy me some Cold Steel 2 DLC, I'll do it. Just send me that $10 donation and I'll do it.
Celtic?
Not much, Artorias. We're just continuing on with the plot here. And apparently Keldic's in trouble.
It was set on fire by the Kreuzzen Provincial Army.
What? What?
Oh shit, Celtic got raised, everyone. Not the good kind either. The bad kind. They set a course for Celtic and hurried there as fast as their legs could carry them. Once they arrived, a number of them disembarked to assess the situation, Instructor Sarah and Eustace included. And welcome to the stream, Salty. As we can see, you're in for a real treat. It doesn't matter who you pick for this party. What's the word on CS4? It's coming out in a couple of months. And when it does, I'll probably be playing it. Depends on whether the Hajimari spreadsheet comes out first, though. Then again, it also depends on when my order of Hajimari actually gets here. Because it should be here tomorrow. But, I sincerely doubt it will be. I have no faith in, the Hong Kong post office right now. But yeah, I'll be playing CS4 when it comes out in English. This is awful. How could they? The Grand Market seems to have taken the brunt of it too. Unbelievable. How could the Provincial Army do this to the people they're meant to protect? I can't believe this. Let's have a look around town. We should pay a visit to both the Market Manager and the 4th Armored Division too. So yeah, let's see what happened. That's right, kitty. That's right. You haven't seen my husband anywhere, have you? I heard they brought him here with serious injuries, but I can't see him anywhere. Why does he have to worry me like this? Father Zerbal's considerable medical knowledge helped to save those who were badly wounded in the assault. We're truly blessed to have him stationed here. But why did something this awful have to happen? They show no mercy, not even to the children. I can't believe that even Jake was caught up in all this. This is so horrible. I couldn't do anything to help. I feel so ashamed of myself. Don't be. You're up against professionals and they had the element of surprise on their side. She's right. I know you're upset, but you're not the one to blame here. And neither are you, Eustace. Yes, I suppose you're right. If I have time to blame myself for what happened, that's time I could be using to actually help people. He's unconscious. No, this can't be. Marco, open your eyes, please! Oh no. That's the waitress. She was the only NPC I liked. No, that's not true. I like the NPCs here. It's just... Not Louise, too. Excuse me. How's she been holding up? Has she been given medical treatment? Father Zerbal's already tended to her, but apparently the blow to her head was so strong he can't be sure if she'll make it. Louise, please open your eyes, I'm begging you. You two seem like good friends from what I've seen. Yeah, we got to know each other from my visits to the Weathercock whenever I was in town for work. But I'm not going to be able to do anything for her staying here. Let's go. We need to see how things are elsewhere. Right. And this Celtic stuff always hurts, no matter how many times you get to it. As for gameplay, CS4 is balanced differently. You can't use the same tricks you could in the first game, or at least immediately. But they play pretty similarly, honestly. I'm doing everything in my power as a pharmacist to aid everyone's treatment. It still terrifies me to think of how quickly those soldots laid waste to this town. I'm not even entirely sure how I managed to escape, to be completely frank. Yeah, this is too much doom and gloom for me. Let's see what happened to the rest of the town.
I hope Louise will be okay.
She wasn't the only familiar face either.
Yeah, 4 still has the brake system. It just doesn't delay them as long as it used to, so you're gonna find that you don't break them for too long. You can't really abuse it in the same fashion. You can still abuse it, but not to that extent. Oh, the other guy's in here. That's not good. That's not good. My house was burned down. There's nothing left of it. Our house was set on fire during the attack. We managed to escape safely, but where will we go now? Oh, hello. I somehow managed to keep this place from burning down, but Louise was hit in the head by some fallen debris during the attack, and if I'd known things would end up like this, I would have forced her to take the day off. The Jaegers took advantage of the chaos to set fire to as much of the town as possible. We tried to put it out as fast as we could, but those huge machines, they came and destroyed the Grand Market. I was so scared. I don't ever want to see them again.
No.
It used to be so lively.
And now...
No. No. I took out a loan to procure the goods for my store. Why? Why did it come to this? Those soldats tore through the Grand Market asunder like it was nothing. They took away what was essentially our home. And yet here I am, unable to even work up the energy to be depressed. Nah, man, you are depressed. That's what depression is. Yeah, Sledgehammer's still OP. Yuna's the best character in Trails of Cold Steel 4. I mean, that's not entirely true, but, like, she's gonna be a mainstay in your party because she is so useful. Y'all made it, I see. I've seen a lot during my time as a reporter, but this is the first time I've been left speechless. An atrocity like this can't be forgiven. Nobility or not, there's no excuse for such carnage. We'd be failures as people if we let something like this pass. I'll do whatever I can to make sure this doesn't get covered up. I see you have excellent taste, Fen. Oh, there's Oddvin. Why? Why did this have to happen to you of all people, Otto? Don't tell me. We should go check for ourselves before jumping to conclusions. Did you come to see the market manager? If so, head up to the second floor. Everyone else is already there. Please, don't tell me. No. Why, Otto? Please, come back to me. No way. You're all from Thor's, correct? He fell victim to one of the soldats' attacks while evacuating the townsfolk, I'm afraid. I did everything in my power to save him, and yet... I see. But we never got to pay him back for helping us during our time here. How could this happen? Market Manager's always done everything he could to protect this town. Now he wouldn't give his life for us. No one loved this town more than Otto. This just goes to prove that... Why did things end up like this? What are we even supposed to do? Yeah, Elliot, Fee, and Machias are a good choice for the scene. Elisa and Laura as well, because they were there for the Celtic Field Study. I just kind of pick people at random, so... No, stay away! Please, leave the town alone! Trust me, Artorias, you and everyone else. If there wasn't a canon girl, it'd be different, but, they know what they want. Oh, I see you've all arrived. Lieutenant General Craig, Major Neidhart. I see the RMP is here as well. Thank you for coming, everyone. I presume you were all contacted. That's right, we came as soon as we heard. Is this the work of who I think it is? It is as you suspect. This was done by none other than the Kreutzen Provincial Army's soldats. That's absurd! For what reason? So it seems they have no issue with razing the very lands they're meant to protect. Unfortunately, it's very real. Apparently, they broke through a gap in our line of defense at the Twin Dragons Bridge. According to the report, there were a number of Jaegers within their ranks, too. Duke Albarea has been hiring the Northern Jaegers throughout this war. They were behind the attack on Ymir, too. That explains things. Raising towns like this is one of their specialties. We arrived on the scene as fast as we could and managed to fight them off while evacuating the townsfolk, but they had already retreated towards Breahard and formed a defensive line by the time the 4th Division arrived. Townsfolk readily accepted us after the provincial army was forced to retreat from Twin Dragons Bridge. It's clear that this was intended to punish them for that as an example to others. Even then, though, there's just no excuse for this. This reminds me of what Rufus and Vita said, actually.
I beg to differ. The presence of Soldats units on a battlefield makes a tremendous difference. What they may lack in firepower and armor compared to tanks, they make up for in mobility and versatility. But more important than even those factors is the psychological impact they have on our opponents.
We're only human. As such, we are as captivated as we are terrified of giant beings bearing human form.
Rufus said that? Oh, Vita. The fear this attack has instilled in the townsfolk seems to be a testament to those words. Thanks to those Soldats, it's safe to say they succeeded in their aim. Even we of the RMP felt somewhat powerless before them, especially since we couldn't prevent that fatality. To think the one fatality would be the market manager of all people. I mean, you stopped an attack, they burned the town to the ground, and only one person died? Like, I mean, I know it's tragic and all, but that's a success. That's a good thing. Like, I know, but still. Regardless, we plan to strengthen our defenses here while preparing for countermeasures against Breahard. I advise that you keep your distance from Celtic for a while. Do engrave this horrid sight into your minds, however. This is no mere minor conflict. It's an all-out war. Never forget that. As for why they give you choices, I suspect it's because they want to be like Persona. Because Persona became incredibly popular around the time Cold Steel was in development. Persona 4. So, because of that, they thought, hey, you know, maybe we can take advantage of this. Maybe we can do something that appeals to that market. I can't say for sure whether it was a good idea or not, but it did draw a lot of fans to it. I doubt it was the choices of girls that made it so popular, though. That's my honest opinion. In any case, we've seen what we needed to see, talked to the people we needed to talk to. I'm just gonna check for missables. I'm pretty sure there isn't, but always a good idea to check just in case. Nope. Cool. We've got a decent grasp on the situation in Celtic now. Should we head back? Reen! Where's my family? They're all safe, right? Becky, Hugo, we told you to wait on board, didn't we? Sorry, but she insisted. You expect me to sit a boat knowing what's happened to my home? Family's safe, right? What about the market manager? Your family's alright. We saw them at the church. I can't say the same for the market manager, though. Nah. You're having a laugh, huh? Wait. I've got it, Reen. I'll make sure she returns to the Courageous. Thanks. We'll make our way back first, then. We have a lot to discuss regarding where to proceed from here. Indeed. I mean, really, who could like Claire? I'm kidding. But only kinda. After leaving Keldic in the Imperial Army's hands, they all went back to the Courageous. Processing both Otto's death and the state of Keldic proved to be difficult, but they had to face it. It was only after Becky and Hugo had returned that they decided to take off. I'd say so, Artorias. I'd say so.
Still, this war seems to resemble the War of the Lions more by the minute. History tells us towns were set ablaze all across the country back then as well.
Really?
That is said to have been the case, yes. Although the situation back then is very different compared to now.
True enough. This war's been relatively bloodless in comparison, so something like this happening is a big deal.
Celine's cutting right to the heart of it.
Still, in the long term, this is bound to hurt the Alliance's cause more than it will help. That's why I'm finding it so hard to picture that Rufus would give the go-ahead to do it.
I think it's safe to say it was just Duke Albarea doing his own thing. He really seems to hate how Duke Cayenne's higher in practice than him in the Alliance.
I'm sorry, but this is where we part ways.
Damn it, Eustace. Stop trying to do shit on your own.
Captain, please let me disembark somewhere nearby.
What? You can't be serious.
You're not thinking of trying to settle things with your father alone, are you?
Listen, Eustace, we've got firepower, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna fly the Courageous straight into Bereahard, we're gonna shoot your mansion out of the sky, and, then we're gonna have tea on your dad's grave. How's that sound? Does that sound like that would be fun?
I can't believe you would even entertain the thought. You need to take a deep breath and calm down before you do something you'll regret, Eustace.
Look at how my boy Machias is grown. Look at my boy Machias telling someone to calm down. I love it. I love it.
How dare you? Don't act like you know the first thing about what I'm feeling right now. As a member of the Albarea family, I have a duty to stop my father. You have no right.
We have every right to interfere, Eustace. This is clearly too much for one person to handle alone.
Machias is right. You need to calm down and we need to think this over together.
Yeah, this isn't like you at all.
As your classmates and friends, it's not hard to imagine how terrible you must be feeling right now. But that's exactly why we want to help you. And I believe we can.
We should discuss how to approach this matter together.
That's a Class 7 I know.
Still, this isn't a matter to be taken lightly. Your actions could have a profound effect on the war from here on out. If you're going to get yourselves involved, you're going to need to be prepared for the potential consequences. But I'm sure you guys know the deal at this point, right?
We fully understand what you're saying. So far, we've tried to keep our interference with the war itself to a minimum. However, what just happened in Keldic was an act of terrorism against innocent civilians. We can't turn a blind eye to that.
You're right. We're all agreed there. The market manager did a lot for us, both during our field study and when we were lying low there after the war broke out.
I'm of the same opinion. He may be head of one of the 4 great houses, but the Imperial family can still make him answer for his crimes.
You get him, Elfin.
So please, use my position and this ship however necessary to bring him to justice.
Thank you, Your Highness.
All right, I think it's time we come up with a solid plan.
I don't think that's what Claire's after. Unless the D is short for, daddy. And in the actual, I want a father sense. Not the, yeah, that sense. Anyway, I don't want to get banned on Twitch tonight. That wouldn't be nice.
We can't allow Duke Albarea to do anything so inhuman ever again.
Thank you.
Huh? Is there a call coming through? Where's it coming from? Bear with me a moment. This can't be right. It's coming from an airship owned by the Noble Alliance.
How can that be?
They must have sneaked into range. What should we do, Toa? I think I can shake them off if I try.
No, put the call up on the screen.
Who could be calling us?
It's a pleasure to see you all again. Especially you, my dear brother.
Oh, hi, Rufus.
And Princess Alphen is with you too. Truly, it's an honor, Your Highness.
It's everyone's favorite.
Rufus.
Goodness.
Why are you calling us?
I apologize for calling so abruptly. Rest assured, I have no intention of attacking or otherwise harming you. I'm calling because there is information of which I'd like to make you aware.
See, if you've played later games, you probably know why he's doing this. But like, I know the first time I was playing Cold Steel 2, I was shocked by this. I was like, wait, why is Rufus contacting us? What does he want? What's his plan? And then it's like, oh, now I get it. Now I get the chess moves he's trying to pull here.
Due to the rather sensitive nature of my message, this feed is a private communique from my personal airship.
What could you possibly have to tell us?
Does this concern Keldic by any chance?
It does indeed. I imagine all of you have seen what befell the town yourselves. The attack on Keldic was instigated by Duke Albarea alone. We of the Noble Alliance do not in any way condone it. If you plan to confront the Duke about his actions, you need fear no interference from us.
Hey, clean up my mess, please. Thank you.
Huh? Oh, I get it. You want us to take him out, don't you?
Surely not.
The bulk of the Kreutzen Provincial Army is already under my control. The attack was carried out by a small contingent of soldiers who remain loyal to my father. At present, they've walled themselves up in Aurochs Fort along with him. With the aid of the Imperial Army, you ought to be able to take the fortress without much trouble.
This is insane.
That's an interesting theory, Artorias. That's all I'm gonna say.
They're not as well trained as the ones who are serving you, so you don't mind losing them, do you? I'm impressed at how cold-heartedly objective you can be, Mr. Chief of Staff.
Bet you'd love it if we ended up killing each other, so you'd have nothing to worry about, huh?
Nothing of the sort, Miss Clausel. Still, there's no denying my father's actions will be a millstone around the neck of the Alliance going forward. But considering the position I hold, I can't very well publicly oppose him. And that's why I figured I might bring up the matter with all of you. Well, I've said my part. Oh, and Eustace, this is an intensely family-centric affair, as I'm sure you realize. I'm very curious how you'll approach it.
Guy's such a frickin' troll, man.
Well then, if you'll excuse me, I suppose I'll hope and pray for your success this once, as a sitting member of Thor's Board of Directors.
Nothing like using other people to do your dirty work.
There remains a real possibility that this is a trap.
Still, now we know the Alliance wants something done about Duke Albarea as much as we do. This could be the best chance we're ever going to get to stop him from wreaking more havoc.
I can't allow my father to commit any more of these unforgivable crimes. I will go to Aurochs Fort and apprehend Duke Albarea myself.
You're bringing a team, but sure.
And it would mean the world to me if all of you were to lend me your aid.
There you go, Eustace. Good boy. Good boy.
Do you even need to ask?
Of course we will. We'll be with you every step of the way.
With that, they finally began preparations to apprehend Duke Albarea. Duke Albarea's actions against Celtic were believed to be in violation of a number of Imperial laws. With that fact as justification, Class 7 chose to call upon the aid of the 4th Armored Division and RMP to formally place him under arrest. In the end, they settled upon the following plan. First, the 4th Armored Division would attack Berea Hard's northern line of defense. Meanwhile, the RMP would attack the city's southern line of defense, forcing them to call for reinforcements from Auroch's fort. This would give Class 7 the opportunity to attack the fortress using the courageous with relatively limited opposition. And, once the fortress was under their control, they were to arrest Duke Albarea, effectively completing the mission. While all this was being finalized, the remaining touches were put to Valamar's reinforced sword. The operation proved to be an opportune time to test it and collect much-needed data. The next day, the time came for the operation to begin. Time to slice 'em and dice 'em. Yep, it's time to save Christmas, everyone. Well, the time's finally come. Is everyone ready to go? Of course! We can't let Eustace down. This is our chance to avenge Otto's death, too. I appreciate it. Just try and focus your thoughts on the operation for now. You can worry about the other things later. We'll be right there with you. Sounds like everyone's all fired up and ready to go. And this will be our first chance to test Valamar's newly fortified weapon, too. How'd it turn out? Great, actually. And like Laura said, today's operation makes it the perfect chance to test it out in battle. I hope so. It'll be a good way to iron out the kinks, anyway. The more data I have, the better off we'll be when it comes to making that Tachi. Guys, the 4th Armored Division and the Railway Military Police are almost ready to make their move. Let me know as soon as you're ready. The sooner, the better. I'm coming with you. It doesn't sit right with me to have you going up against high-ranking Jaegers alone. That's no reason to let your guard down, though. Make sure you have everything you need. No problem. So, we temporarily have 7 party members. Reen, Eustace, and Sarah are locked in. For this, we will be bringing Machias, because Machias is Eustace's boy. We'll be bringing Milliam. We'll be bringing Emma. And lastly, there's arguments for both Gaius and Fee. I think I would rather have Fee this time around. For the longest time, I thought Becky had a speech impediment until 3 when she got a voice actor. Yeah, no, she's speaking with a Scottish accent the entire time. Alright, so before we start the operation, let's talk to people. I'm gonna kick Sarah out. Eustace can stay, sure. This is actually acceptable. Although, rather do it like that. I finished scouting out the area around Berea Hard, and now I know the best place for us to stand by. If it all goes like I think it's gonna go, we'll pretty much be able to strike Auroch's fort while it's wide open. You can do it, Reen. One thing this war's taught me is that the powerless are always victimized by those with power. When I think about how my hometown could have suffered the same fate as Celtic, I can hardly hold back my anger. That's why it's more important than ever that we work together now. We can't let people keep abusing their power like this. I still can't believe that Duke Albarea would resort to something this drastic. And honestly, as part of the 4 great houses, it's hard for me not to feel somewhat complicit in all this. The way I feel is trivial compared to what Eustace may be going through. That's exactly why we need to make sure that you're the ones to bring the Duke to justice today. It has to be you. no way we can forgive Duke Albarea for setting a whole town on fire like that. We're gonna make him answer for it. Let's do this! This operation's success or failure will have a significant impact on Eustace's resolve going forward. He can't do it on his own, though. He needs all of us to support him, perhaps now more than ever. Even though you're a new addition to the crew, we'll be counting on you too, Linde.
Of course.
This is the 4th Armored Division. Our tanks are all in position. The RMP has also reached Point B and commenced surveillance of Brayhart's southern entrance.
Acknowledged. Please continue to stand by. Barring any sudden changes, the operation should begin at the scheduled time.
Acknowledged. Waiting on your signal. Dealing with the military like that must be really stressful. I'm glad to see she's holding up okay. Man, poor everyone, man. Okay, both the main cannons and secondary armaments are good to go. There's every chance the Courageous will be attacked during this operation, so we need to be ready to retaliate. Still, don't worry about us. The Courageous was built for this, and we're all prepared for anything. Is something wrong, Instructor? Oh, it's you. Sorry, just lost in thought. Just crossed my mind that we're probably going to run into the Northern Jaegers at Aurochs Fort, too. So, we can't afford to get complacent just because the Army's given us a nice diversion. We'll really need to be careful. Keep that in mind as you're making your preparations. It's not just the Provincial Army we have to account for this time. Thanks for letting me know. Anyway, a few more people to talk to, like Alphen and Eustace here. As a member of House Albarea, I have a duty to stop my father from sullying our name with any more of his foolishness. Only then will the people of Kreutzen, and Keldic in particular, be able to truly say that justice has been done.
While that may be true, you needn't feel as though you have to do it all alone. Never forget that we're all here to help you.
Thank you, Your Highness. I cannot say what my brother has in mind, but I know what I want to do, and I fully intend on seeing it through. And I'll do it with the rest of Class 7 by my side. We'll be with you all the way. Oh, Emily. She's lost in thought about her girlfriend, who's in Brayhard right now. And yeah, I haven't done any arts training off screen yet, so I'll have to do that at some point. That son of a bitch. I can't believe he didn't try to pull the shit. I don't give a rat's ass about how great his house is. Nobody sets fire to a town of innocent people and gets away with it. You guys are the best chance we've got in making this bastard pay for this. Do not screw this up. I like Loggins. Loggins is a good dude. Yeah. 3rd floor. We've got some tough opponents this time. Kreutzen Provincial Army is enough trouble as it is, but we might run into those Northern Jaegers too. True, at least we'll have Captain Claire and the 4th Armored Division support, but we'll still need to be careful. Maybe so, but no one's gonna defeat us, Noble, Jaeger, or otherwise. This operation will be a success. It must be. You're right. We can't afford to fail, and we won't. Right. It's the least we can do after all the people of Keldic have done for us. Thank you, Monk. You're my boy. You're a good boy, Monk. Ever since I saw Keldic burn like that, I felt really weird. Why? You okay, Amelia? Yeah, I'm fine. Now, let's go catch us a Duke. I'm not talking to everybody, just our teammates, for the most part, and whoever else kind of ends up here. Monica. Take care of yourself, Laura, And you too, Lisa. I know you'll make it through all this safe and sound. Your faith means everything to us, Monica. I promise we'll be back right after we put a stop to Duke Albarea's madness. You two aren't coming, though, so you'll be fine. I can't believe Duke Albarea. He's almost too pitiful to hate at this point. I can't even imagine what this is doing to you, Cicerine. That's why we need to help bring this to an end. There's no other way. Hey, Killer, welcome to the stream. How's it doing? How's it going? What Duke Albarea has done cannot be forgiven. A man in his position should rule his lands fairly and benevolently, not burn them to ash. My father asked me to help the people of the East, so on my honor as a noble, I will make him answer for his crimes. Go get him, Laura. Sums up the fishing in Celtic waters. I guess even they're terrified after what happened. Or maybe they're just lamenting how stupid we humans are. Who knows? As long as they're like that, nobody's going to be able to kick back and fish around here until things are put back in order. So please, do what you can, Reen. Hey man, we just saw Celtic get burned to the ground, so that was pretty cool. Actually it was the opposite of cool. It was pretty sad. Feel bad for my boys. Feel bad for Becky. Poor Becky. She did her best. In a sense, you could say that a town is a piece of art, with every resident adding their own details. The buildings, the culture, and the history merge to create something singular and inimitable. Those nobles are in for a violent surprise if they think we're gonna let them destroy art that beautiful. If I need to help you upgrade that knight so you can teach them a lesson, so be it. Damn. I don't think Claire has ever been that pissed before. She is, definitely not down for this. Wasn't exactly what I pictured when the Reinforced Blade's first battle would be. Wish we could have given you a test run or something beforehand, but I guess you do know how to use the sword, so... Same blade you've always used, just stronger. Shouldn't be all that different, at least. Yeah, I'll be fine. Ben, have you been partaking of the adult beverages? Is that what's going on? This blade's gonna lead us straight to victory. I just know it. You're too kind. Good luck, Reen. I mean, I don't really. Right, I need to pay Becky a visit. Wow, this is a very turn-based JRPG. I sure hope that doesn't change. Killer, we're not talking about that. What happened to Celtic and the Grand Martyrs was bad enough. We even lost Otto on top of that. Why things have to come to this. Hate to say it, but that's the reality of war, Becky. Celtic's not the only place to have gone through this. It doesn't excuse it, obviously, but a truly great merchant would be looking for ways to overcome, to help everyone. I'm still trying to process all of this here, but I guess you're right. We're better off trying to get things sorted rather than moping about, aren't we? Also, hi, Margarita. My father can be a little My father can be a little heavy-handed at times, too. But he'd never dream of setting fire to his own lands. That's simply insane. I hope Eustace manages to sort everything out. Bruh, forgot Becky was in this game. Damn, how do you forget Becky's in this game? Actually, I haven't talked to Emma yet. I should talk to Emma. If something isn't done about Duke Albarea soon, there's no telling what he might do. While we need to pull while we'll need to put our exploration of the spirit shrines on hold for the time being, there's no time to waste. No matter what, we need to take him down. It's hard to believe someone would resort to raising a town in this day and age. Humans never change, do they? Honestly, I'm sick and tired of seeing them do the same stupid things again and again. Sorry, Celine. I know. Maybe it's a little rash of me to lump all of you together. But do you think you can show me that humanity's more than a series of foolish decisions? We can. I promise you that. Blade reinforced with Zemurian ore has been equipped. How much will be achieved with it during its first battle depends entirely on you, Awakener. Right. Now isn't the time to be hesitating. I promise, I'll make the best use of it I can. The outcome with V wasn't how I wanted things to go, but I want to learn and grow from it regardless. Very well. I shall answer to your will. Have a good night, Killer. Take care of yourself, and stay hydrated. Very important. Let me just check for missables before I go. Oh, I should talk to Fidelio. And that's all I need to do? Okay, cool. I forgot about the fat chick because she wasn't in 3. Oh, don't worry, you'll be seeing more of the fat chick. I don't know if that is reassuring to you or not, but you'll be seeing more of the fat chick. There's Stefan. Don't need to talk to him. I do need to talk to him. I made sure to take pictures of some of the chaos in Keldic. Hurts to take every single one. There's no way I can let this horror go by undocumented. Hopefully we can prevent other tragedies like this by exposing the truth to the public. What do you mean her accessories are locked? What kind of bull honky is this? Okay, we're good. Yes, she does. In the most stunning and amazing way. As one would expect from the heroine of this tale, Margarita Dresden. I've always known that we were in the middle of a real war, but until now, I didn't understand what kind of pain and sacrifice that truly entailed. Same here. Part of me is still trying to convince myself that something so unjust couldn't really have happened. But what's done is done. We can't turn back time, but we can and will stop the Duke from doing anything like that ever again. That's right. We'll make sure of that. You guys ready to go? Your equipment's in perfect order, right? And Valamar's all ready too? Choosing to commence the operation will advance the story with the current party members.
Everyone, commence final preparations. Depart for the agreed location. Once there, we're on standby until the assault begins.
Yes, ma'am.
I wonder. It's a mystery.
Departing for the agreed location. We'll keep watch for any threats from the ground.
Course to the Kreuzin province secured. Courageous, full speed ahead.
Go, go, go!
Alright, time to take Aurochs Fort. And with it, all of Albarea hard. Same day, 11:50. What could that be? This sounds like... that the 4th Armored Division? It is. It's Craig the Red. The advantage is ours. On our pride as Imperial soldiers, it's time to blast those walking chunks of metal to pieces. Yes, sir. Units 2 and 3, advance. Back up Unit 1 while dealing with enemies that approach from both flanks. Yes, sir. Lost. I can't believe they'd advanced this far. Apparently they're eager to meet the same fate Celtic did. Well, if that's the case, let's give them what they want. Yes, sir. Come in, come in. This is Brayhart's south entrance. Do you read me? Huh? What is it? We're a little busy at the moment. We're under attack from the South Courtson Highway. It's the RMP. Come again? You didn't expect mechs, but you got a whole bunch of them. Impudent little. No matter. Now's our chance to put these dogs down for good. Focus all firepower on their legs to impede their movement. Keep it up while making a gradual retreat. We'll need to force them to call for reinforcements. Yes, ma'am. Battle on the north side of the city should have begun by now. The rest is in your hands, Class 7. I gotta say, I do like this track, though. What in the world? Did a battle break out close by or something? What's Duke Albarea doing at a time like this? Oh, if only Lord Rufus were here. Well, I mean, we were expecting it to be lightly guarded, not... Oh, now we don't have any soldats or tanks for the fort anymore. I guess that's fine.
They attacked the city from both sides? Those shameless fiends! Is there still no response from the Pantagruel?
I'm afraid not, Your Grace. We've been trying repeatedly, but we've yet to gain contact. The same remains true for Lord Rufus's personal ship as well.
Oh, hi, Taliesin Jeff.
Damn son of mine. Surely he isn't planning on casting me aside? I thought Eustace was the only useless son I had, but I see I was mistaken.
Damn, dude. Come on.
Regardless, we must make the best of what we have and repel those intruders. See that my will is done.
Yes, Your Grace.
Oh shit.
There's a sad sight.
McFirebro is here.
Man, if I'd known things were gonna pan out to be such a mess here, I would have gone to where the 4th Division is.
Remember, we're not to even think of trying to fight in any of this war's major battles. We belong in the shadows, and as such, that is where we shall remain. Leave the battles that will be recorded in history's pages to others.
You're too uptight for someone whose only job now is to sit and do a whole lot of nothing. Hell, didn't you just get back from Crossbell? If we're just gonna be sitting around anyway, you might as well relax.
They're referencing the Starrider fight over in Stargazer's Tower. That's only people who played the Crossbell games would know about. Ha. Ha.
Well,
ha.
I can't deny I have as little interest as you in being here. But interest or no, this is work! Work!
Looks like I'm not the only one who doesn't want to be here. Then again, It takes a special kind of person to want to help someone who has no problem burning his own territory to the ground. Still, as someone whose own life is about to burn out, perhaps this is where I belong.
Rest in peace, Scarlet.
May I
Barely knew
manage
ye.
one last moment of beauty before my flame burns out completely.
Can't believe Scarlet's gonna die, guys. What a shame.
Was that?
Okay, they scrounged together some soldats to act as a base defense.
Wings?
This is Alphen Rysay Arner, speaking from on board the Courageous. We have come to arrest Duke Albarea on suspicion of ordering the destruction and razing of Keldic. Please surrender peacefully.
Your Highness. Ah! So the attacks on Berea Hard were merely a diversion?
Damn, how could we not see this coming?
No matter. Shoot them down! Back off! The Hessian Knight? Too late!
So yeah, normally we'd have a big Divine Knight fight with these guys,
Impossible!
but now we just do this.
Thanks for clearing a path, Breen.
Oh, absolutely, Artorias. If you thought your money's worth was achieved with CS3, it's definitely going to be worth it for CS4. You should definitely get it.
Reinforcing Valamar's sword with Zemurian ore made quite an impressive difference. Their defenses are weak. Now's our chance to rush inside.
Yeah, it's more than worth it. I mean, I'm buying it twice.
Don't get ahead of yourselves now.
Once in Japanese and once in English.
That sounds like...
A new soldat?
Yeah, so Scarlet got her sword, and she got a new soldat. The Kestrel.
Hello, beautiful children of Class 7. It looks like our time to fight has come once again.
Scarlet? Scarlet, is that you?
In terms of, like, general design, it's one of my favorites of the soldats. The basic ones, anyway.
Not a fan of you suddenly showing up. Oh well. I still owe you for managing to escape from us back at Gorelia Fortress.
I suppose so. But for what it's worth, I just don't care. I don't care about our past encounters. I don't care about the Noble Alliance, and I don't care about what happens to this country.
Exactly.
Huh?
What do you mean?
See it through to the end.
I have no reason to want to cling to life. See punish the man who stole everything from me just to put a railway through my homeland by putting a bullet in his heart. That was all I lived for. And now it's done. Right now I'm nothing but a walking corpse searching for a place to die. That's why I've come to see you, Ashen Prince.
Time to commit suicide by cop.
You're
I mean,
the
Ashen
perfect
Knight.
opponent for me to fall in battle against.
She's just like V was.
She's lost the will to live as well.
What a spoiled child.
Thank you, Uses.
Still, you're all welcome to join me if you want. This Kestrel Soldat was designed for pure speed, and I'm going to be pushing it past its limits and flying it straight to hell where V and G await. But there's always room for more passengers on the trip. I'll give you the full story if you decide to join us. Sound fair? And if you choose not to join, well, that way has its own charms, I suppose.
If it's a fight you want, I can grant you that much. But I'm not going to make the same mistake twice. I won't let anyone else so easily choose to die.
If you think you can stop me, go right ahead and try, Ashen Awakener.
Alright, down for some fun.
This'll be a tough one. Be careful.
Okay, so as you can see, she's actually pretty difficult to hit, judging by her unbalanced things here. So the best way to do it is just to use arts and crafts rather than your regular attacks.
Too bad.
But I don't have enough CP for that right now. So, deal.
Of course.
Let's go! Gotcha! Time! Now! Gotcha!
And you're actually more likely to hit her in the stance, so
Too bad.
we're still gonna have that problem. Good old,
Here I go.
good old fun stuff. Maybe we want to use someone else. Yeah. That's fine. This is fine.
Gotcha! Now! Gotcha!
Of course. Now.
Toast.
Gotcha!
It's working. Keep it up.
Alright, I'm gonna heal up after this hit here. Still have trouble with the art system when you use it. Who's good at it? The real trick is just to look at the user's art scores and their brave orders. Generally, that gives you an idea of what kind of business they're operating on.
Let's go! Gotcha! Time!
In this game, your good users are Emma and Elliot,
Of
are
course.
the biggest art scores. Emma's just better, though. And then you've got characters like Yusuf, Elisa, and Marcus who all do a fairly decent job of it as well.
Allow me.
Live and breathe the impede religion. That's fair.
Let's go! Gotcha! Time!
Here I go.
Once I get this Unite attack off, that should probably finish her off. Question is, when am I gonna get it off?
Too bad.
That's it. Just a little.
Now I'm gonna get it off. That works. Oh.
It's my turn.
I mean, I guess.
Now.
Thank you, Emma. I appreciate it. You're always there to support us.
This can't be happening.
You didn't do half bad that time.
He did it.
Nice work, Rean.
I can see why you were C's classmate. You fought just as wonderfully as he does in his Azure Knight. Now I can go with no regrets.
This is bad. Watch out, Rean. Pushing her soldat for that kind of speed put a huge strain on its orbal engine. At this rate, the same thing that happened with B's gonna happen here, too.
I won't let that happen.
I'm not going to stand back and allow anyone else to die. Not if I have the power to stop it. We're doing this, Valimar!
Acknowledged.
Not gonna let you die. And I'm gonna do that by cutting you in half. Good thing he knew where the cockpit block was.
Rean!
There really is no end to your recklessness.
Oh, it's less Kurt being OP and the Master Quartz being OP. You can stick that Master Quartz on anyone's main slot, and they will essentially just win the game for you. I put it on Yuna. I just swapped them and had them serve each other's roles, and that pretty much carried me through CS3.
Is that her soldat's cockpit?
Yeah, looks like I managed to separate it in time. I want to check to see if she's alright in there just in case, though.
You put on a good show, Rean. All right, everyone. We're going in.
Right. We've got to hurry while Claire and the others are keeping the soldiers here occupied.
We'll check if everything is clear inside. Follow when you can.
I will. Take care, everyone.
Our objective is to infiltrate the fortress and apprehend my father, Duke Albarea. Remain on guard at all times.
Class 7, Group A, advance into the fortress!
Why not have 2 dodge tanks? Why not make a party full of dodge tanks? Now that you can cast Shining and hit wide area with it. That was a mistake.
How is she, Valimar?
I detect vital readings from inside. Her life appears to be in no danger.
This should do it.
That is a tiny-ass cockpit blood. Holy shit.
Are you okay?
Why did you have to? I was so close. So close to being reunited with them.
Sorry, but I wasn't about to let that happen. I can't pretend to know everything about the life that you've led. But based on what I do know, I don't believe it's okay for that life to come to an end like this. Accept justice for what you've done, and then find a way to atone for your crimes.
You really are soft.
Looks like she passed out. Still, I'm glad I made it in time.
Same here.
Oh, hi, Crow. You wanna switch sides? You wanna join us?
That'd
be pretty cool.
It's Ordine!
How long have you been there?
Oh, how cute. Did you come because you were all worried about your friend?
You got me. Still, I wasn't expecting you to try a bet with stakes quite that high. Did you even stop to think for 1 second about what would happen if you got caught in that explosion?
Oh, you know Reen doesn't think about that kind of stuff.
I wasn't thinking at all, to be honest. Still, if I can't win a bet like that, what chance do I have of winning against you? Right, Crow?
Fair enough. Well, thanks. Oh, and reinforcing your weapon with Zemirian ores, not a bad idea. Just know that you're gonna need to do more than reinforce some old sword to match up to Ordine. So, you know, keep working your way through those trials.
Crow knows.
Oh, and that was some fine work you did making it, George. Can't wait to see what the final product looks like.
I think you'll like what you see.
As for the two of you, Toa and Jump, looks like you've really gotten the hang of flying that thing. I don't think there are many students out there who can learn to handle a cutting-edge cruiser in a couple of weeks. You two are nuts.
It was nothing. We can't afford to take forever getting used to a ship when we've got a troublemaker like you to bring home.
Just you wait. You'll be coming back to us. I promise you that. And I hope you're ready to be on cleaning duty until graduation as a penalty for worrying us so much.
If you think you can do it, go right ahead. You still got a long way to go before you can defeat me. But I ain't gonna complain if you actually pull it off.
No, Crow, stop being so soft. we know.
Okay, time to get back to work. Your classmates must be waiting inside for you by now. You should go after them.
We'll get Valimar back on board the Courageous and keep watch here. You can count on that.
Ha! Good luck!
Thanks. We'll be back soon.
And with that sappy reunion out of the way, it's time to storm the fort.
Stop right there!
Surprise, it's Jaegers.
If it isn't the Northern Jaegers. Step aside. Our business is with Duke Albarea, not with you.
Afraid that's not gonna happen. We have orders to take you into our custody, Usus Albarea.
And for our homeland of Northumbria, we intend to do just that.
Northumbria State? You're from there? I can't pretend to be the most well-informed on it, but it's infamous for how cold and inhospitable it is.
Some things just don't change.
Sarah Valentine? I wasn't expecting to find you accompanying our target. I was aware that you'd made quite a name for yourself as a bracer by the name Purple Lightning.
But I see the rumors about you becoming a teacher at that academy were also true.
Sarah.
Oh, you know them?
Yeah, afraid so. We go quite a ways back. I don't intend to tell you that what you're doing is wrong. There's no doubting that the money you raise is vital to the people back home. But right now, being an instructor to these kids comes first. And Erebonia, not Northumbria, is my home now. So I don't care who it saves. I'll show no mercy to anyone who dares to burn my home to the ground. I'll make damn sure you can never do anything like that ever again. So let's go. I'll take all of you on.
Sarah's pissed.
She might be tough, but do you honestly think you can fight us by yourself?
You don't have to fight alone. You can't fight a high-ranking corps like that by yourself.
I won't allow it. We'll help.
Nuh-uh. I want you all to stand back and leave this to me. It's time for me to settle what I failed to do 6 years ago.
But...
Still...
Very well.
Sarah, you're being dumb.
It's time to make you regret turning your back on your homeland and leaving us.
Let me show you why I'm called the Purple Lightning. Off we go. Leave it to me.
So yeah, just use your new ass craft. Don't play around with it.
Okay, we're burning daylight.
Yeah. That's what the game wants you to do, so just do it. Damn, I almost got a whole level from that.
What's going on?
Ugh, using that S-craft sure tuckered me out.
How did you withstand all of that completely alone? Unbelievable.
It looks like you've grown even stronger since your days in the Corps.
Well, is that all you got? Go on! Fight me! I can take it! So try your luck as long as you want!
Damn it, Sarah. Gotta calm down.
Serious.
Like, bring it down like maybe 10%.
Sarah, it's okay.
I've had enough. I see no point in wasting any more time fighting with a wounded lioness.
This battle's dragged on long enough. I think this is time to walk away.
Our contract with the Kreutzen province is hereby complete.
Are you allowed to simply abandon your contracts like that?
We've worked enough for the money we've been paid. We're not in the business of doing unpaid overtime.
Farewell, Valestein.
We may meet again, but it won't be during this war.
I sure hope not.
We're withdrawing. Disperse and make your way to the agreed location.
Yeah.
Yeah, for me it's the opposite, because I felt like it was cheating using Sarah. This is a Class 7 story. Don't let your instructor steal
gone a lot
all the glory.
worse than it did.
Indeed, and it was all thanks to the complete and utter lack of sanity of our loving instructor.
Where do they get off calling me a wounded lioness anyway? I'll show them a lioness, the bastards. Still, I really wish you guys hadn't seen me that way. Didn't want you to know my background either, but not much I can do about that now, huh?
Indeed.
Oh, Sarah, you're trying to be cool and mysterious, but failing every step of the way. That's why we love you.
So you were just like V?
Yep. Once upon a time, I was a Jaeger too. A member of the Northern Jaegers, to be exact. That was 6 years ago, before I became a bracer. During my time there, I ended up being saved by Colonel Beatrix. That was what led me to break out of the group.
I knew about it already, but it wasn't my place to talk about it.
I got all that from the ID ages ago, of course.
Of course, Milliam and Fee know about it.
I guess you have your fair share of burdens to shoulder like the rest of us.
All this was a long, long time ago.
Well, there's a reason why Fees was revived. Unless a similar reason happens, you can press F to doubt.
Are you all right?
You've contributed more than enough already. Leave the rest to us.
Okay. Maybe I went a little overboard in that fight. But you know what? It paid off. You won't need to worry about Jaegers on your way to the Duke now. He should still be somewhere in here. Find him, and do what we came to do.
Understood. And you stay right here and rest. We'll be back before you know it.
Let's go and find my father.
Alright. Have we been given control? Sarah has temporarily left the party. Yes, we have. Alright. Let's dance. We've even got a resting station here. But, first things first, I'm gonna save. Alright, let's go. Let's go save Christmas.
Very well.
Okay.
Leave this to me! Eat that!
Go around. Go around, damn it. Come on. How are you gonna chase me?
Take this!
Let's get this over with.
Let's move. Second form. Gale!
I'll handle it. Here I go. Got it.
You're mine!
Very well.
Arcus, activate! Right! Locked and loaded! You won't get away! They're off balance!
You're done!
Yeah, good idea to get yourself refreshed on all the goings on
My
of
turn.
CS3. Or before you start CS4.
I suppose that went well enough?
Well, we didn't die, so that's kind of nice.
Well, we didn't die, so that's kind of nice. Pretty much sums up the whole skill experience, right? God, this place is annoyingly large.
Enemy sighted! Let's take him out!
My turn. Here I go.
My turn! Now! Let's go, everyone! I'll handle this. Leave it to me! This is our real power. Great!
A matter of...
Take this! Here I go. Second form. Gale! Now! There! You're finished!
I'll handle it. Here goes.
Overdrive!
Eliminating. Now.
You're mine!
It's over.
It's my turn. Now's our chance!
You're done.
I suppose that went well enough?
Well, we didn't die, so that's done.
Exactly how it should be.
Look at me go!
You're just gonna have to find out, Artorias, because saying that would be spoilers. It could be anyone. It could even be Machias.
Take this! Now's our chance. Let's get him! My turn. Yeah!
I mean, if you're gonna give me a zero arts,
Here I go.
I'm gonna use it. Come on,
Second
kid.
form. Gale! Now's our chance. There! Let's move. Second form. Gale!
My turn. Here I go.
Now.
Got you.
His dash? Maybe.
Very well.
Also, I love just, you know, pulling out lost arts on, you know, random scrub monsters. 'Cause that's totally fair, right?
Give you a boost!
I don't need your help. I shall fulfill my duty as a noble.
I'm so glad.
Yeah, I'm trying not to spoil things for people who might be interested in actually seeing things happen as they do. But I'm sure you'll be pleasantly surprised, is all I'm going to say. I guess I go this way first, because it's a dead end.
You're in my way.
Here I go.
Oh, I missed it. Oh my god. Green. Baby. That was awful. That was, ugh.
Here I go.
That was disgusting. You should be ashamed of yourself, buddy.
Very well. Now's our chance. Don't let it pass.
Leave it to me. Right. Locked and loaded. You won't get away.
Too slow.
Oh, those idiots thought they would
Here
get
I
it.
go. That's the power of the 8 leaves.
Oh, vanish. Hey, you thought you wanted experience? No.
Hostile spotted. Beginning combat.
Here I go.
That's not what we're about.
Here goes. Overdrive. Burn to ash. Fall. Now's our chance. Let's go, everyone.
Roger.
All right.
Well, Reen's got the juggler quartz on, so he has a % chance of inflicting status effects. And by status effects, I mean every single one. So
Eliminating targets.
vanish is included in that.
Absolute victory.
Nice fighting, Fee.
Treasure chest.
Cast 2. I've already got that on Gaius. But, Emma. I don't actually have I don't have a slot for her for it. Do I rather have Action 3 or Cast 2 on Emma? The choices are difficult. Because, I mean, I don't want to give this up because it's, like, nice. And this gives me Fortuna, but I guess I don't urgently need Fortuna. Yeah, let's do that. I think the level cap's 200 for this game. I've never, ever gotten close to it, so I couldn't say for sure, but 200 sounds about right.
Another one.
Lame.
Tedious.
Eat that!
Hostile spotted. Beginning combat.
Level cap in 3. Again, I don't know. I've never gone to the cap. I believe it's actually 203. But again, you can beat the game around level 60. So, it's a bit crazy.
2. And done. Got it.
Got you! Let's move. All right, let's do this! Leave it to me!
Very well. Now's our chance. Don't let it pass.
Right.
Too slow. Got it.
Got you!
It's over!
Huh.
Right. This one's just for you. Enjoy.
My turn. 1, 2. And done.
Here I go.
Okay.
Yeah. You know what?
Good luck. I'll take it from here.
That's why Emma's on the bench, so she can do stuff like this. Yes, 4 will have shiny palms, so if you need to get some quick experience, you can always rely on those. Just casually 35,000.
Battle's over. But stay alert, everyone.
A matter of course.
Enemy sighted.
My turn. Here I go.
Here I go. Now!
You're done.
Leave this to me.
I sure do love inflicting all these status effects.
Eat that! They're off balance. There!
Not bad. You actually held your own for once.
You can hold your damn tongue.
Machias' Angel Quartz is up to level 4 now. So he gets Cross Crusade, a full HP recovery from KO, and 4 turns of health recovery when in Crisis mode.
Exactly how it should be.
Look at me go!
Yeah, don't grind in this game. It's never worth your time. If you aren't doing well enough, you need to change your tactics, not your level.
Must we really crawl through this?
Oh, Emma, we know it must be tough to fit through those vents with those,
Very well. I will serve as your opponent.
even
My turn.
Kamanos.
Second form. Damn!
Now!
You're done. My turn.
Anyway, they're dead.
Good luck. I'll take it from here.
The schools gave me a 0 arts turn, so
No!
this is what's gonna happen to them.
The battle's over. But stay alert, everyone.
This is the real reason to have 0 arts turns, everyone.
Eat that!
Yeah, make sure to hit the switch before you leave. That way you can get the trap chest in the middle here.
I spy with my little eye.
Very well. I will serve as your opponent.
I'll handle it. 1, 2. And done. Now, let's get this over with.
Very right.
I suppose we're fortunate that they didn't program that into the game.
My turn.
Although, there is a potential
Second form.
for those sorts of things.
Now they're
chance!
You're done!
You're finished! Right!
Master Reen, it appears Elisa has gotten stuck in a vent. Would you mind, helping her out?
This one's just for you! Enjoy! Now's our chance! There!
Your turn.
My turn.
Arcus, activate! Huh.
Thanks!
Why'd you even bother?
Okay. Eliminating targets. Done. But we can't relax yet.
I love how that they went through the effort to give Machias all these disapproving quotes whenever you do something with Usus. It's great. Anyway, we got the Hellfire Quartz. Hellfire Quartz is a very good art for somebody. Because it gives... yeah, Flame Tongue, Volcanic Rain, and Firebomb. Unfortunately, nobody in my party really needs it. PvP up is nice, though. Yeah, nobody's really a caster here, and I'd rather have Soul Eruption on Emma, so yeah, we're gonna pretend that it doesn't exist for now, and probably throw it on Elisa when she comes back to our party.
Take this! Take this!
Father's gone completely on the defensive now. But every defense has its flaws. We will find a way through.
Take this!
Let's get this over with. Okay. Here I go.
Let's move!
Here we go! Arcane! Gear! Now!
You're done.
I have the NG Plus tag because I am on
Absolute
NG Plus.
victory.
Nice fighting, Fee.
But my levels are so low. Well, that's because you need to spend 4 of your, things to carry over all the bonding events.
Great!
So I just did that.
That should suffice.
And then my other point was spent on Notebook data, so I wouldn't have to do all the fishing and cooking, gathering and stuff.
I spy with my little eye the goods.
There's a treasure chest close by.
God. Yeah, I can see that game. Thank you. I can't get
This
them
could
yet.
get tricky. Take this!
This one's dangerous. Stay on your toes. My turn.
You'll find out, is all I'm gonna say, Artorias. You'll find
Eliminating
out.
targets.
Let's move!
Actually, I suppose it's not really a spoiler if it's been shown in, like, you know, trailers and stuff, right? You're gonna have a huge cast of characters to play with.
Now!
You're done.
It's my turn! Locked and loaded! You won't get away! Now's our chance! Don't mess this up! That's enough!
Too slow.
Got you!
I'll handle this.
Arcus, activate!
My turn. Here I go.
Huh. I'll give you a boost!
I don't need your help.
Let's move! There! Now! Now's our chance!
You're done. I'll handle it.
Leave this to me! Take this! They're off balance! There!
shoved it.
Not bad. You actually held your own for once.
You know what you can hold? Your damn tongue!
Done.
Alright. This one first, I guess. I suppose you could carry over nothing. That's also an option.
I just can't get used to this. There's a treasure chest close by.
No, there's not. Don't let people use this. Alright. So that one's open.
That one's gonna be a pain. Careful.
Woo, vent puzzles.
I just can't get used to this.
That'd actually just be a pain in the ass.
There's a treasure chest close by.
Wow, thank you, Eustace. Helpful as ever. You're a real champion of the people here.
Take this!
Let's get this over with.
Here I go. Ha! Now's our chance.
You're done! I'll handle it.
I'll handle this.
Leave this to me! Take this! Let's move. Sit!
I'll handle it.
Clearly, Machias has it hard because his junk keeps getting caught on the ducts. No, that's not how.
Done.
It's not how dicks work. Sorry to
Relax
say.
yet. I'm so glad.
I mean, Machias might be a big dick, but not in that sense.
Are you sure we should be going up against that thing?
Ha! Enemy sighted. Let's take them out.
My turn. Second form. Gale!
My turn.
Marine, you know you got bonus points for enemies, right?
Overdrive!
Here I go. Now, let's get this over with.
Leave it to me! Leave it to me!
My turn.
Absolute victory.
Nice fighting, Fee.
Yeah!
Woo! I got the hiccups.
Must we really crawl through this?
Damn, I was hoping to get Fee's vent song for one of these, but I guess that's not happening. Oh, I still got a few more ducks to go. Maybe we'll get Fee's duck song.
Hostile spotted. Beginning combat.
Here I go. Second form. Gale! Now's our chance.
You're done.
You're finished.
My turn. Know your place.
My turn.
Looks like Eustace just put them on ice.
Leave this to me!
I'm sorry.
Break! Now's our chance! There!
That's the power of the 8 leaves.
Boo.
That should suffice.
I'm awesome.
Sorry, not sorry.
Eat that! Stay on guard and don't get cocky. Let's move.
Second form. Gale! Now's our chance.
You're done. Okay. Here I go.
Now. Okay, Reen.
Leave it to me.
You know what's cool? That's craft.
We're finished. Full speed ahead.
Curse you!
Okay, I guess you can have a turn.
Dare you!
My turn.
Arcus, activate! It's my turn. Break! I'll give you a boost!
I don't need your help. I shall fulfill my duty as a noble.
I'm sure you will use this. I believe in you, buddy. Anyway, open up the path here. So you can backtrack and also get this,
I
treasure.
spy with my little eye the good.
I can't believe they're just throwing HP2 quartzes at me this late in the game. Like, that was one of the first quartz I got. Duke Albarea is a real cheapskate, guys.
Scoochy, scoochy, scooch!
This is just annoying. Like, who designs a vent like this? What kind of dick move is that? Look at all these shotguns,
Stay on guard and don't get cocky. Let's move.
Ooh, look, a treasure chest.
Burn to ash. Fall!
Oh my god.
Now's our chance.
You're done.
How careless.
Now, Careless is right. My buddy. You gotta do better than that.
I'll handle this. Now's our...
Right. This one's just for you. Enjoy.
Your turn. Okay.
Damn, Reen, you're getting your ass
I'm not
whooped
done
here.
yet.
So, here's what we're gonna do. You know what? I can't trust you to hit anything, so you're just gonna use an item. Thanks for coming to the show. I really appreciate you being here, Reen.
Okay. Good luck. I'll take it from here. Now!
The battle's over. But stay alert, everyone.
What is my hit? Okay, I've got no accuracy on Reen, so that explains things. Do I have room for something? No, not moving that. I guess I'm doing this. And just so I can actually hit stuff with the camp, because that's getting really annoying.
Let's get this over with.
Let's move. Second form.
My turn. Now's our...
Okay. 1, 2...
It's my turn. Break!
Excuse me, don't cast spells in my presence.
Too slow. Now.
You said you
Got
could do
it.
that.
Let's move. Yep. Here I go. Second form. Gale! Here I go. There!
Okay.
This is not for lack of trying, I swear.
Eliminating targets.
Got you! How dare you! Here I go. Now's our chance.
You're done.
Curse you!
I'll handle it.
Right. Break!
My turn. 1, 2,
Swing, bada bada, swing.
and done.
Let's move.
I'll handle this.
Onward! Overdrive! Huh. I'll give you a boost!
I don't need your help. Not bad. You actually held your own for once.
You can hold your damn tongue!
Eustace's criminal court's up to level 4, which means I can replace Grim Butterfly now. Because apparently he just gets it. Okay. And William's Thor Quartz is also level 4.
That
Means
should
I can probably
suffice.
change that for something
Exactly
useful
how it
for
should
her.
be.
And Maki's got himself a new S-Craft.
Look at me go!
Which means I'm an excuse to show that off. Alright, lots of things happen there. Grim Butterfly, you are now... Hellfire? No, I've already got those on it. Hydro Cannon. I don't know. Earth Spell? Definitely not. Adamantine Shield. Yes. That seems appropriate. That actually seems like something I actually need, so hey, we'll do that. And, yeah. Iron, Megalith, Aegis, Taurus. Yeah, Taurus. Taurus is fine. Oh no, I don't want to go that way. Okay, fine.
Hostile spotted. My turn.
I guess.
Here I go. Second form. Gale!
I'll handle this.
It's my turn. Eat that! They're off balance. There!
My turn. Now.
Got you!
It's over!
My turn. Now's our chance.
You're done!
I'll handle this.
Huh. I'll give you a boost.
I don't need your help. I shall fulfill my duty as a noble.
Great!
Oh, this is what the treasure is. 8 new materials. That ain't bad. That ain't bad at all. There's just a monster here. Why would I need to go that way? Yeah, I don't care about those boxes. Screw those. Alright, and that's it.
You've made it!
You're cornered now, Father.
Chance to upgrade your slots. Got plenty of separate from all that running around. I really should be nicer about my separate allotment, but oh well. Is everyone upgraded? I suppose I should give Eustace a better weapon. And it doesn't matter for Sarah because she's not going to be here. Do do bum bum.
It's Bee's Cooking Power Hour. Better than expected. Yay, it's ready.
Casually get my CP up before the big fight. Alright, let's dance. One last chest, don't forget. What? Where? Okay, I was very concerned for a moment. Alright. Well, we've got to save anyway in case I did mess something up, so I can always fix that in the interim. But let's dance.
Useless!
Duke Albarea.
Looks like he's got some company from Ouroboros, too.
Oh, how nice it is to see you all again.
Long time no see. Where'd Purple Lightning go? Pretty sure I saw her with you when you entered the fortress.
She's downstairs. She can't make it, I'm afraid.
Oh, how did you even make it here?
Oh, we just, cut a bloody swath through your guards, archaisms, military monsters, just the usual stuff.
What does that terrorist and those Jaegers think they're doing?
S was defeated. The Northern Jaegers left.
The Noble Alliance has completely turned its back on you. You have nowhere left to run, Father. Please, surrender with good grace.
How dare you speak that way to me? Who do you think I am? I am the head of the House Albarea, the ruler of the Kreutzen province, and one of the 4 great houses.
There's nothing special about the 4 houses.
Do you honestly think that excuses raising your own lands?
Yes, he does.
Silence!
Because he's a dick.
The people in that pitiful excuse of a town willingly sat back and accepted an enemy force squatting in my territory. This country's future is as a nation ruled by the nobility, and those shameless fools have no place in it. How is that beyond your comprehension?
Father.
I truly pity you. We've talked enough. Let's get this done.
Yep, Claire's still out fighting, so we've got to get our part of the job done too.
Oh, aren't we overconfident? Do you honestly think it will be that simple? Lord Rufus may have chosen to abandon his father, but until we're told it is no longer necessary, We will fulfill the mission we have been given. I suggest you abandon all hope of victory, for we will be your opponents.
Round 2 against Doogly.
Nah, I'm good.
Excuse me?
Well, it's just Doogly, so we should be fine.
Can't deny I'm a little interested in what that black-haired kid can do. But with the purple lightning missing in action, you can take this one on your own. See ya. Maybe next time we get a chance to fight, it'll be in somewhere that can take the heat.
Thank you, Wendy's McSpicy Chicken.
Unbelievable! This is why I hate working with him!
Your partner's not the most reliable one in Ouroboros now, is he?
So? You still intend to take us on even without him?
So, you all think you can make a fool out of me, do you? Come forth! Vanguard F3! Sleipnir!
Oh, she has friends.
Archaisms?
Good for her.
They seem pretty well armored. It must be for defending bases.
We may have fought before, but that was a mere taste of what I'm truly capable of. Come at me with all that you have. I am the head knight of the Stalriver, Jubilee the Swift, and I shall defeat every one of you!
Here she comes!
We'll be the ones defeating you.
Woo.
Now, draw your weapons!
I'll handle it.
Alright, battle time. Let's get feet nice and close before we get started.
1, 2... and done.
Now, let's get this over with.
Leave it to me! Right. Take this! Here I go! Nice! Bishop!
It's not anything like you failed your inspection, but checkmate's still a pretty good move, I gotta say.
Here I go. All right, let's do this.
They're right. My turn. Now's our chance. Don't let it pass.
Leave it to me.
I'll handle it.
Wrong side of the battlefield, dudes.
1, 2... and done.
Now.
Got you. Here I go. Ha! Here I go. Arcane Gale! Now!
You're done! Try and see through this.
Gather on my blade!
I'll handle this. Arcus, activate!
My turn. 1, 2... and done.
Leave this to me! Here I go! Overdrive!
This might be a bit excessive for this fight, but hey, who cares? Let's draw off Artemis's tears.
Thanks. I don't need your help.
My turn. Arcane Gale! Now's our chance. Mine!
How are you still standing?
Leave this to me. Time barrier. Break!
I'll handle it. Here I go. Got it.
There! Here I go.
Your turn. Okay. 1, 2. And down.
Here I go.
I'll handle this.
No, they're too far away. That's a shame. Yeah, I guess, this is cool. Let's go.
No, you don't!
Well, shall we?
It's my turn. Break!
I'll handle it. Now.
Got you! Here I go. Sorry.
Come on, Lammy!
Oh, I didn't realize I wasn't at max. Oh, well.
Come on, Lammy!
It's fine.
This is impossible!
Well, that's that. Let's get going.
William steals the kill!
That should suffice.
Success.
Yes!
Come on, Lammy, let's blow up the continent!
I feel stronger than ever!
Nothing like the smell of napalm in the morning, right, Eustace?
Target rendered powerless.
Ooh, I got me a ping. Ah, Deej, thank you for the host. Welcome to the
Mission
stream.
complete.
We did it. Although, she did seem oddly tired.
Ugh. First I disgrace myself in Crossbell, and now here. How am I to face my illustrious lord who told me to serve as witness here now?
You've nowhere left to run, Father.
We just, beat the shit out of Nubilee.
How dare you, Eustace! And you, girl! What do you think you're doing? You will protect me!
Girl? You seem to have greatly misconstrued my reason for being here. The mission assigned to me was to come and watch this fortress fall. No one ever said anything about protecting you.
What?
Oh, geez.
Watch this fortress fall? You thought to abandon me the moment you arrived?
Very much so. Those were Duke Cayenne and Lord Rufus's orders, you see. Besides, my lord would never forgive the odious crimes you have committed. And quite frankly, neither can I. You should be weeping with gratitude I haven't taken my sword to you myself.
I really wish he would have. That would have been cool. Oh well. That's a shame.
No.
Well, there she goes.
I'm just glad her lord wasn't here. Celine? Oh, it's nothing.
Celine knows. We definitely couldn't take on the Steel Maiden as we are right now.
Go on. The rest is for you to carry out.
I'm well aware. Father... No. Your Grace Duke Helmut Albarea. You are hereby under arrest on suspicion of arson and property damage in Keldic, as well as causing harm to the people of Kreutzen.
And murder.
Please, do not attempt to resist.
You know, that's also a thing. You could probably get away with that. Duke Albarea was then taken into custody by the hands of his own son, Eustace. After Princess Alphen announced as much to the people of the surrounding area, the Kreutzen provincial army ceased hostilities, and the battles taking place around Breahard City came to an end. Yeah, I don't think Class 7 would last more than 5 seconds against her. Heeding Eustace's orders, the provincial army left for Auroch's fort, meaning that Breahard would come under the 4th Armored Division's jurisdiction for the time being. Well, the only reason I say 5 seconds is because, you know, there's like 12 of them to go through, so... Or 11, counting Sarah, I guess. So, I mean, it would take a few swings at the very least. And then gravity has to take effect and stuff, so, you know, 5 seconds seems about right. Furthermore, the Albarea family mansion was placed under the jurisdiction of the RMP, and Duke Albarea and Scarlet were to be confined there for the time being. Afterwards, the Courageous successfully landed at Breahard Airport for supplies and maintenance. It was then that Class 7 opted to rest and see how things were faring in the city for themselves. Save Christmas, everyone. Now we're chilling in Breahard. Things should be fine here for the time being, I'd say. Breahard's technically been removed from the war now that Duke Albarea has been arrested. Granted, the nobles here probably aren't too happy being under the Imperial Army's jurisdiction. The provincial army's mostly still intact, too. We can't afford to let our guard down just yet. I should go check on how things are in town. Plus, I'm curious about how Eustace and Scarlet are doing. I should pay a visit to the Albarea mansion before heading back to the Courageous. And, yeah, bonding points. You know how these work, right? To advance the story, visit the Albarea's family mansion, then choose to board the Courageous at the airport. Viewing a character's event here is one of the requirements to see a special event with them at the end of the game. For the duration of the stopover day, Breahard's town map can be accessed by pressing the square button. Yeah, Scarlet has kinda got some, biggers. And her outfit does everything possible to show them off. So yeah, as you can see, we have 12 bonding points, one for every single character we can bond with. I mean, yeah, let's just check for misspells first. Before I do anything. Before I do the needful. Gotta talk to Mycel at Alouette Inn. And then everything else is just standard stuff. Cool. Let's just do that first then. This is the airport. This isn't where I want to go. Do 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 boo do. I just finished reading the latest volume of this popular series. Hopefully the next one comes out soon. Would you like to give it a read? I'm sure you'll see right away why it's so popular. That's it. It's all the missables you need to worry about. You can also talk to the innkeeper. He'll give you a recipe if you don't have it already. But we do have it. So yeah, let's talk to Sarah. Hey there, Reen. Oh, hi there, instructor. Are you feeling a little better now? Feeling just fine, thank you very much. Though I might have overdone it a bit against those guys. Still, at least I was able to see you kids off like a good teacher should. No regrets here. Instructor. Aw, come on, don't give me that look. I might be here resting, but you look like you should get some rest yourself. She's always dodged having to tell us much about her past, but she might actually be making an exception this time. Would you mind if I stayed here and rested a bit with you? I'd even be happy to join you for a drink, or something. Water, I guess. Really? You're gonna be rolling into bars, chatting up ladies like a pro soon with the way you're going. Just take a seat there. I'll get you a little something fancier than water on me. This hard liquor fights back. Gotta pace myself better. Can't chug them because they're so strong. I'm 3 sheets to the wind before I know it. It's better than nothing, but I'll take a good beer or cider any day. I'm struggling with this cocktail personally. Feels like I'll get drunk from it, even though there's no alcohol in it. Well, hey, that's just one of the appeals of drinking. I'll make sure to teach you how to savor it once you're old enough. Same way both my superior and my friend did for me back in the day. Was that back when you were part of the Northern Jaegers? Yep. Granted, they both kicked the bucket a long time ago. Oh, sorry. This operation brought back a lot of memories. Some of them bad, but plenty of good ones too. Getting by back then was a real struggle. Felt like no matter what we did, nothing ever got any better. You came from Northumbria, didn't you? Seems like life there was a lot more brutal than I could have ever imagined. Would you mind if I asked just when you decided to join the Corps? Couldn't tell you exactly when. It felt like as soon as I knew what was going on around me, I had a gun in my hands. Not like there was much else you could do to earn a living around there. They say it was a nice place till the Northumbrian disaster struck around 20 or so years ago. I only go back once every few years now, mainly to pay my respects. I see. It was the kind of place where death would follow you wherever you went, really. And I wasn't any exception to that. I've lost many people who were important to me. One day they were there, the next, they were gone. It wasn't around until 6 years ago that Beatrix, well, Colonel Beatrix back then, saved me. After that, I cut all my ties and headed down the path to becoming a bracer. You all know the rest after that. I guess we do. I don't even know what to say. I can't imagine leading a life like that. Yes, indeed, you won't find many heroines as tragic as I. But, well, what happened at Auroch's fort made me realize something. Turns out, I hadn't completely cut my ties to that place. Crossing blades with old comrades was more painful than I expected. Maybe it's selfish of me to say, but I wish it weren't. Guess this shows I've still got a long way to go as an instructor. There's still so much I want to teach you so you can make it through all this, but I probably wasn't cut out for the job to begin with, you know? I have to respectfully disagree with you there, instructor. We've learned a lot from you, both individually and as a class. Things that you don't specifically try to teach us either. We learn those simply through observing your actions. Like what? Take what happened at Auroch's fort. Your actions taught us that fighting for the people and country you love can be painful at times. We saw that in your willingness to cross blades with those you once knew. You showed us what it means to be truly determined. At least, that's what I got out of it. And I'm certain we'll one day have to show that very same determination. Huh. That's why we'd like you to continue teaching us from here on out. In fact, we need you to. I can't see us taking back Thors without your experience and guidance, let alone getting through to Crow. Wow, look at you, Reen. Teachers become the student. Talk about cliches. I get it, though. If you're that insistent, then I'll make sure you all get the best education possible, as your instructor and as your comrade. Such a ladies' man, Reen. You know it, Fen. And we got Link level 6 with Sarah now. Fee's down here, isn't she? Yes, she is. What you doing with only one shoe on, Fee? Fee? What's going on? Why are you sitting here wearing only one sock? The sole of one of my boots came off while I was walking, and now my foot kinda hurts. So I'm taking a break. Well, after all those boots have been through, I can't really blame them for giving up the ghost like that. Is your foot gonna be okay? Once I've rested a bit, sure. I'll get the boot fixed up after that. You can just keep walking. Wait, how does she think she's gonna get to that tailor without footwear? Is she just gonna roll down this hill? Well, clearly we can't have this. Okay, foot's feeling better now. Off we go. Hold up, V. You're not actually planning on walking there with your foot like that, are you? Might as well. I'm used to this kind of stuff anyway. Well, maybe so, but you still shouldn't be walking around on it like that. What if you step on something sharp on the way? What do you want me to do, then? I guess I'll be the gallant knight here. Pony Express away. Here we go. What's up? Did it start hurting again? I'm fine. Just kinda amazed, really. Don't think anyone else would have offered a piggyback ride in that situation. Huh? Don't worry about it. Into the store we go, my steed. Sorry, but the Pony Express stops here. Upon reaching the tailor, Reen asked them to fix up Fee's shoe for her. They were told it'd be a quick process, so they had to look around the store in the meantime. Oh hey, they got Stregas here. You're pretty fond of this brand, aren't you? Sure am. Seems like they've only got formal wear here, though. Would've been up for buying some new sneakers if they had any. I don't see you prancing around in formal wear anyway, to be honest. How long have you been a fan? Since you were in Zephyr? Yep. The boss bought me a pair for helping out with something. That was the second present he gave me, in fact. Oh? Well, what was the first, then? The name Clausel. That's a present I'll never let go of either. There's no one else in the world who can give me that after all. I know how you feel. Dad welcoming me as a proper member of the Schwarzer family meant the world to me. So yeah, let's keep our appreciation for that close to our hearts. Speaking of things from the past, I was actually reminded of the boss when you were giving me that piggyback ride. Huh? He did the same for me not long after bringing me into Zephyr. Stuff like that would made him feel like he was actually my real dad. There's something else I realized too. You remind me of the boss, but you're not actually him in the end. Just like Class 7 isn't the same family that Zephyr was, even though both are important to me. I'm not the same person I was back then either. I don't want to sit around and be protected all the time anymore. Morning, Aleki. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, that's right. We're all in this together, Fee. Supporting each other's the obvious way to go. Yep, and I'm gonna use what I learned from my old family to do just that. Thanks, Reen. Not at all. We're doing bonding events. all the bonding events. All 12 of them. It took a little more time before their order was ready, so the two wandered around the store for a while longer. Once it was, they saw that Fee's shoes were as good as new. Surely you'd be willing to extend the deadline on the final 20,000 mira for me in light of that. Oh, didn't you hear? Kreuzen's no longer part of the war. Anyway, they have stuff you can buy here. We're gonna hold off. So you can kind of see what that's all about. Nice stuff too. All right. Onward for more bonding events. Oh, looks like Elisa's here. I guess we're doing Elisa's bonding event. I'm glad Duke Albarea's arrest went as smoothly as it did. I hope Otto can find some peace now. I'm sure he will. Arresting the Duke was never going to give the people of Celtic back what they've lost, but it's the most we could do for them. And we've got you and Valimar to thank for that. Without the two of you, the Duke might still be in power right now. Is something wrong? No, I'm fine. Don't mind me. She's definitely got something on her mind. Elisa, if you got something on your mind, there's no need to keep things bottled up. I'm always here if you need someone to talk to. Typical Reen. Well, maybe not that typical. You're usually not this sharp. But you're right. And now that you bring it up, let me ask you a favor. Oh, Fen, you like this bonding event.
I do not understand the question.
You like this bonding event because it's voiced.
I request clarification. You, and not my awakener, wish to board me?
That's exactly what I want to do. Would that be possible? I don't want to use you to fight or anything like Reen does. I just want to see what it's like inside. Just for a little while, if that's okay.
Is that not possible or something? You said they were secondary contractors, so I was thinking it wouldn't be a problem, but maybe I had the wrong idea.
You do not. It is entirely possible for secondary contractors to board me.
Really?
However, only my awakener is able to operate me as intended. There is no comprehensible reason for anyone else to desire access to my interior.
Huh, it's okay. I don't need to operate you, honest.
Thanks, Valimar. Can you let her inside then?
As you wish.
But also you gotta let Reen inside too. Because, Valimar's,
Oh, what? What?
Valimar, did you really have to pick this position?
While I have more than sufficient room for a human and a familiar to ride in comfort, an extra human does put an unforeseen demand on available space. I am afraid there was not much I could do under the circumstances.
Excuses, Valimar.
Oh, you are so lying.
It's fine. I guess I can make do for a little while. It's kind of weird sitting like this with you, but I guess I am the one who asked for it. I'll live.
Or you could just move if it was really that unpleasant.
Well, if you're alright with it, I'm sure not going to complain, but...
Like, seriously. Look at all the space in here.
So this is what Valimar looks like on the inside, huh? It's kind of gloomy, isn't it?
Well, there's not much point in having the front screen on when I'm not actually fighting. I have it up often enough these days, but honestly, it doesn't bother me that much. I can see outside fine when I need to.
Oh, right. It's weird to sit here and think of all the battles you've fought with Valimar. When you fought those Alliance soldats and against Scarlet and Vulcan, you were right where you're sitting now. Even when you fought with Crow.
The fights are always different, but the scenery in here doesn't change much. I'm usually so caught up in the fight that I don't really pay much attention to what it looks like inside here. Celine and Valimar have helped me a lot, though, so I'm getting better at this whole thing, bit by bit.
It's just not fair. We're your classmates and your friends. We're supposed to be fighting alongside each other all the way. But you and Valimar always take on the hardest battles. All we can really do is back you up from the sidelines. And to be honest, it's been on my mind for a while now. It bugs me to feel like we're just not doing enough.
Oh, so that's why you wanted to see what Valimar looked like on the inside?
Yeah. I thought if I could, I'd have a better understanding of what you go through and what it must be like.
Nah, she really just wanted to take a look inside, get a look at all this sweet tech.
Looking around, it feels even more isolated than I expected. Lonely, even. Seeing all the things you do from the outside, then seeing what it looks like on the inside, I have to wonder, are you okay with the way things are? Are you okay with putting yourself on the line over and over like this? Shouldering such a huge burden all alone, and even the burden of those lives you weren't able to save?
Lisa, I've never once felt like I was fighting those battles alone. You said it yourself, right? I've got all of you backing me up, either on the ground or on the courageous. Sure, you're not inside Valimar with me, but I know you all have my back. That's why I can keep fighting day after day. In that sense, it's not so different from our days at Thor's.
Well...
You don't have to worry about me, Elisa. As long as I know you're all there and that I can look forward to seeing you again after each operation, I'll fight my hardest and I'll come home the victor. All I ask is that you keep me in your heart and lend me your aid.
Always, Reen. Just don't go doing anything too reckless in here, okay? You're really important to all of us, but especially to me, so...
Elisa...
I am not sufficiently prepared to clean whatever mess you put in here.
What is it, Valimar?
I have detected an abnormal increase in your heart rates.
I mean, Valimar was the one who put them in the situation in the first place, so you really gotta wonder what his intentions were here.
Maintaining optimal health is ideal. I recommend rest and a medical examination.
And now you've seen it for yourself, Deej. Congratulations. How do you feel?
No, it's okay. We're fine. We're doing... great.
Hey, Sucka! Thanks for the raid. Welcome to the stream, Raiders. Just in time to see Valimar cockblock our boy Reen. Welcome to the stream.
Yeah, never felt better. Thanks for worrying about us, Valimar.
The best bonding event. In a manner of speaking, yes. Well, after Elisa finished inspecting Valimar's cockpit, she decided to inspect Reen's cockpit. No, that's not what the line says. After taking a moment to unfluster themselves, Reen and Elisa disembarked from Valimar. And all while feeling slightly embarrassed and more than a little awkward, they made their way back to Berea hard. Well, one of them certainly was. Okay, that's enough of that. Everyone says we lost the war, but who cares? Daddy can come home back now. He's going to have to play with me lots to make up for being away for so long. Why do you have a voice like that?
I must admit it's a relief to know the Kreuzern Provincial Army has no need to fight anymore. Lord Eustace even ordered them to stay put at Auroch's fort, too. Oh, now there's no need to worry for my husband's safety.
I'll stop. Hey look, it's Andre, everyone's favorite. Let's say hi. The citizens here look as though they've just awoken from the deepest of slumbers. Very well then. Allow me to teach them the true meaning of love. It's an emotion that lingers deep within all our hearts, after all. Let's talk to our boy Gaius. It's good that we were able to put an end to the issue with Eustace's father, but the winds that blow through this nation grow more tempestuous, so I'm here to pray that they might finally calm, at least a little. I could probably use a little prayer right now. I think I'll join you, actually. So, this is a kind of a weird request, but while we're here, would you mind teaching me how people pray in Nord? Sure. Shall we move up a little then? So, how's everyone doing this fine Wednesday morning? Thank you for the resub, Nova. Really appreciate it. And I appreciate you using the lore dab for the good of mankind. That should do. Praying like this kind of makes me feel in tune with the wind as well. Well, it is the traditional Nord way of prayer after all. They say that doing so calls forth the voices of the spirits and Adios in order to rid the world of disaster. Of course, how that actually works isn't really explained. I see. It's kind of frustrating to know that all we can really do right now is pray. Reen. Well, this war has brought about so many sacrifices at this point. Whether it be the innocent victims or the soldiers who fell in battle. But in the end, there's nothing we can do to stop that. Keldic's proof enough of that. That's why I can't help but feel so frustrated at myself. I understand what you mean. I felt the same during my time in Nord. There's simply nothing we can do in the face of such a powerful storm. That doesn't mean we should stand by idly as we watch the destruction. I know that. But it's just... No one person can make their way through life without help. No one can cover every need, every eventuality. But that's okay, because mankind shows its greatest strengths through banding together. Huh? Those are the words of an old traveling priest who used to visit Nord long ago. In the end, there's only so much we can do alone. However, by accepting this and working together, people can overcome any trial they face. My time with Class 7 led me to believe that this is what he meant. Huh. So Sokka fell off the Elisa train for Laura? That's fair. You're not alone, Reen. You have me and the rest of Class 7, not to mention many other comrades with you. So let's do what we can to prevent any more tragedies like Keldic from happening. You're always so confident, guys. Maybe I should take a few pointers from you. This doesn't change the fact that we've got a tough road ahead of us, though. But knowing I've got all of you by my side makes me confident that we'll pull through. I feel very much the same. Let's walk down that road together, then, and take back our home. Right. Yeah, there's a lot of talk that they're going to be moving the battle system for the next Trails game after Hajimari. I'm curious to see exactly what they mean by that, but I'm hoping it's not as bad as it sounds. We'll see what happens. I remember them talking about the same stuff when Cold Steel was releasing, but they walked it back really quickly, so we'll see. Yeah, Fenn's best girl is Sharon, and Sharon does not get many bonding events. That actually just gets the 2 in CS2. I'm pretty sure? I might be lying. Best Mado, though. Yesterday certainly was a frightening experience. I don't think I've ever seen so many soldiers before. Poor Bootsy still hasn't gotten over it. It's okay now. I'm right here. Gotta talk to Bootsy. Very important. Best NPC in Berea Hard, by far. Really want Xanadu too? I feel that. What a peaceful place. It was during our field study, of course, but it's nice to see that's still the case. This peace could be a recent development, though. These past few weeks might not have been so kind. They certainly haven't been kind to Eustace. Still, there's not much we can do now except rest and recover, and we need it. This does seem like a nice enough place to rest, to be honest. Hey, would you mind if I sat with you for a while? Not to steal your idea or anything, but this does seem like a nice spot to take a break. I certainly thought so. Please, make yourself comfortable. Oh, I will. It's nice and quiet here. Not too cold either. Don't think I've been able to sit back and relax like this in a long time. My eyes feel so heavy. Must be more tired than I thought. Reen? Looks like he fell asleep. I guess I shouldn't be surprised. He must be exhausted after Auroch's fort. In that case... Huh, I must have fallen asleep. On something nice and comfy, no less. Hello there, sleepyhead. Emma? Whoa! You probably could have stayed like that for a while longer, dude. Just pretend to be asleep for like another 5-10 minutes. I know that's what I would have done. Emma? Why was I on your lap? Did you sleep well? Best sleep of my life? Wait, don't change the subject. Well, let me apologize. I really didn't expect to end up sleeping on your lap like that. I'm the one who put you there in the first place, so no need to think about apologizing. I couldn't leave you to sleep on a cold, hard bench after all. One of my duties as a witch is to support you. Just think of this as another form of support. That's kind of a stretch. I would appreciate it if you let me do this much for you at least. It's all thanks to both you and Valimar that Berea Hearts regained peace. In fact, I believe we've managed to come as far as we have thanks to your efforts. I don't know about that, Emma. You're forgetting that I had all of you. I've been able to push myself through all of this only thanks to the people who chose to stick by me. Besides, I never would have come across Valimar in the first place if it weren't for your guidance. You think that much of us, Reen? Well, yeah, we've still got a long road ahead of us, right? That road will eventually lead us to Crow and Vita. So sorry, but you're still stuck with us, Emma. We need your support now more than ever. I can live with that. I'll do everything in my power to help, both as your friend and as your class president. Bench cold and hard, lap warm and soft. I intend to keep doing what I can for Class 7 as his president, and what I can do for you as the witch tasked with guiding you. Hopefully I'll be able to make myself useful in both regards. Emma, you're already the most powerful character in the game. Well, that's not quite true, but she's definitely up there. She's definitely overwhelmingly powerful. Also, hi, Bridget. Yes, the big Estelle versus Olivier vote. Everyone, vote for your hearts. No matter who wins, everyone wins. They're both great characters. I feel so calm knowing that they're back home now. And better yet, the children are simply overjoyed. I should be sure to thank them again once I finish up these chores. Wait, isn't that... Yeah, it's gotta be Bridget from the Wind Orchestra. She looks too busy to talk right now, though, so I should come back once I meet up with everyone else. Olivier is my heart. Vote for the champion of beauty, though? You guys are forgetting something. Estelle has a very big stick. And therefore, she is the winner. I'm doing Eustace's last. It's just in a different spot. It's not nearly as big. Sucka. Man, you gotta watch what you say on Twitch. Literally eating a whole ass right now? No, I get ya. I wonder what's gonna happen to Celtic now. Sure, Duke Albarea has been dealt with, but that's not gonna heal the sadness in their hearts. And apprehending his own dad isn't exactly gonna cheer Eustace up either. He seems pretty down. I wonder if I can do something to cheer him up. I've got an idea. Hey, Elliot, what do you say we head over to that restaurant in the Central Plaza? Which one? The one Eustace's uncle runs. I think it might cheer you up a bit. Now take that cucumber and... Oh, sorry about that. Twitch just randomly censored me all of a sudden. Crazy how that happens. Deciding that this was the best way to cheer him up, Reen brought Elliot to the Sorcier restaurant. Once there, they received special permission from Eustace's uncle to go up to the VIP floor. What a beautiful melody. That pianist's been in several music magazines, you know? Oh, so she's famous? That explained how her music manages to resonate so well. Only the pros can manage that. Of course, the same goes for you too, Elliot. What? No way! Just hearing her play makes me realize I've still got a long way to go. The world of music really is deep. Your mom was a pianist too, wasn't she? Yeah. I remember how she used to play all sorts of stuff for us. She'd always play something fun and lighthearted for me whenever Fiona and I were down. It worked like a charm. Always cheered us right up. It's rude. I can't believe my mom was a pianist too. I bet she did the same for Dad too. Thanks, Reen. I can see why you brought me here now. You wanted to remind me that music has the power to inspire and help people move on, right? Guilty. It's just a shame I couldn't have done it with my own performance, really. That would have been cool. Sorry for sucking. You don't have to apologize for sucking, Reen. You did your best. You did it, Reen. Don't be so hard on yourself, Reen. In fact, you've helped me realize that there's still something I can do for the people of Celtic. Now I just need the time and an ideal opportunity. Give us a shout when that time comes, okay? We'll gladly help you out. Right. I think it's about time I had a go at it myself. Listening is nice, but nothing beats actually playing. Works for me. Yeah, this is when I know nobody did this bonding event, because they're like, oh no, it's Elliot, it's just gonna be more music crap. Oh, how little did you all know. Knowing Elliot wouldn't back down after setting his heart on playing, Reen asked Hammond and the pianist for permission. Fortunately, they were more than happy to agree, and everyone in the restaurant was soon able to enjoy a special performance from him. The real reason to do his bonding events is all these nice OSTs. and for no other reason. Unsurprisingly, he played on par with the pianist before him. Both Reen and the customers couldn't help but be fully entranced by the wonderful sound of his music. And hey, he's Link level 7 now. We did it. Playing piano in a big fancy restaurant like this really is a dream come true. Made me feel like maybe there is something I can do for the people of Celtic after all. Thanks for bringing me here, Reen. I feel so much better now. Sorry for sucking, Elliot. Okay, I should probably hit the hay. It's 5:30 in the morning. That's fair. That's fair. I'm gonna do the rest of the bonding events, and then I'm gonna call it a day as well, so... I heard that Lord Eustace was appointed acting head of the Albarea family after the Duke's arrest. What is the meaning of this? Why was he chosen over Lord Rufus? Breahard is now under the Imperial Army's jurisdiction, you say? Oh, Adios, what waking nightmare is this? This simply can't be real. Oh, it is. Have a good night, Nova. We'll see you next time. Take care. Stay frosty. Alphen's at the airport, and the other 4 are in this general vicinity. Let's go talk to Laura first. I wonder why Laura's going out to the canyon alone. I know she can handle herself just fine, but still. I've got some time on my hands, so let's go check on her. Laura? Goodbye, cruel world! Laura? Hey, are you alright? Why would you jump in there when it's this cold out? Oh, I see you've come along too, Reen. There's no need for concern. It's cold, but refreshing. She seems like she's okay. I know she's used to winter swimming, but we're at the coldest part of the year right now. Did she want to clear her mind or something? That raises the question of what could be troubling her. Jump in, Reen. The water's fine. Yes, definitely. That's never happening. Laura finally came ashore after spending a little more time in the water. Realizing she would be freezing, Reen made sure he had a towel ready for her. My apologies. Perhaps it was a bit much for me to try my hand at swimming during this time of year. It really was. Is something up? I know you're fond of swimming, but doing something like this out of the blue isn't like you. See? Sorry, but you're gonna have to let me dry your hair off at least. Very well, then. Having dried off her hair, Reen left Laura to finish drying off otherwise and get changed. In the meantime, he headed back into town to grab her something warm to drink. I've done some ice swimming. I would not recommend. It wasn't a pleasant time. Thank you for your consideration, Reen. I'm warmed up plenty now. See? It was worth me fussing over you. Want to head back to the Courageous? You could catch a cold if you stay out here. No need. I'm fine. As you know, I'm used to this. I'd like to apologize for worrying you, however. Well, I wasn't too worried. It's you we're talking about. So, did you bring that swimsuit from Thor's or something? Yes, actually. I found it in my luggage after leaving. I used it often during the time Emma and I spent in Legram, too. It sounds funny when I say it out loud, but swimming has always been a way for me to wash away my concerns and hesitations. Of course, Emma had a similar reaction to yours whenever I did. It's not funny at all, really. I get what you mean. Yeah, Tropical Storm Laura. Is it up to a hurricane now? It's coming for the Gulf Coast, so that's gonna be fun. Once again, half of America is on fire, and the other half is gonna be underwater. It's great. I mean, what's the opposite of great? Because it's that. It's Hurricane Laura now. Category 3. Oh, excellent. Stay safe, all of you people who are in the path of that hurricane. No sense in, getting all drippy. Howl, Radiant Lion! No. As a noble, I've found myself thinking a lot about what's happened here in this province. It is true that what Duke Albarea did to Celtic is beyond unforgivable. However, one could also argue that he never would have employed such tactics if war had never broken out. It's clear that his position in both the four great houses and the Noble Alliance is what drove his actions. You may have a point. There's no guarantee that any other noble wouldn't have ended up doing the same. What's funnier than what you said is that I'm technically a noble too, but I never even thought about doing things like that before. We still have a long ways to go. Not just in swordsmanship either. It doesn't benefit us to single-mindedly dedicate ourselves purely to that. Still, I feel that if we're able to make it through this, we'll be so much stronger thanks to the experience. I want to rise above every challenge life throws my way, both as a swordsman and a noble. Naturally, that involves trusting in others, rather than attempting to deal with those challenges alone. Perhaps you're an ideal partner to keep me in check, Reem. Laura? I didn't mean anything special by that, mind you. It's just that since you also happen to be a swordsman, we should strive to motivate each other. I'm curious to see where we can go from here. There are many incredible warriors taking part in the war, but together, I believe we can catch up to them. And just maybe, we'll be able to reach the strength of the Lance Maiden herself. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing just how far our swordsmanship will take us. Always needing to bring it back to swords. Come on, Laura. You can talk more about other stuff too, you know. The two talked for a while longer before deciding to walk back into town. Swords. Sorry for sucking, Laura. God damn it. That one's never gonna leave me, is it? Let's talk to Toa. Toa? Is something wrong?
Oh, no, it's nothing. I was just thinking about Bereahard finally being freed from the Duke's clutches and ended up spacing out. You know how when you finish something you're really nervous about and all the exhaustion washes over you at once? That's what I'm going through. But don't worry about me. I'll be back on the ship by the time everyone else is.
The answer to that question is yes, Sokka. The more she tells me not to worry, the more worried I get. I wonder if she needs to talk to someone. Mind if I sit with you for a while? There's a really nice breeze here, so I figured it might be a good spot to relax.
Oh, sure, go ahead.
I don't want to sound pushy here, but, well, if you have something on your mind, Toa, I'm more than willing to listen.
Huh?
I realize that I might not be able to offer any real help, but you've done so much for everyone and me personally, both at Thor's and on the Courageous. That's why I want to do whatever I can for you in return.
That's really sweet of you, Reen. Thanks. Tell the truth, I'm not really sure if I'm the best fit to be the Courageous' captain anymore. Part of me wishes I declined back when Viscount Arcade asked me.
Can I ask why?
Well, we managed to set Bereahard free and have Duke Albarea arrested, right? But when you think about it, that won't do much to ease the pain for those in Celtic. It won't bring back those that we've lost either. And it's not just that. Think back to when Fiona was taken hostage, or what happened with Angie. In the end, I just stood there uselessly waiting for you guys to solve everything. All while having the Courageous at our disposal, too. That's why I can't help but wonder what a more capable captain would have been able to accomplish.
Have you been bottling this stuff up all this time?
Sorry for unloading on you. I promised myself I'd become a much stronger person, and yet here I am, fretting over every little thing. I'm really not suited to be your captain at all, am I?
Whew. Damn, that's some strong-ass wind.
Thanks for getting it back for me, but still.
Trust me when I say that your worries couldn't be further from the truth. I can't think of a single person more suited to be our captain than you.
But, Reen...
In the end, we're still students. We don't have the kind of experience Prince Olivert and Viscount Arcade do. There's no way anyone expects you to be able to do what they can. But despite that, you took it upon yourself to accept such a crucial position in Viscount Arcade's place. You're doing everything you can to fulfill that role, even when you're just a student. Seeing you work like that is what inspired all of us, you know? We wouldn't be the same team without you.
That's not true. Huh?
I'm certain that everything we've done so far is bringing us one step closer to taking back our school. Accomplishing that will probably be our biggest challenge yet, though. And that's exactly why we need you. Having you alongside us is the greatest motivation we could ever ask for. Of course, we have no intention of letting this be one-sided. We'll be there for you as much as you are for us.
You mean it, Reen? Boy, you're awfully convincing, huh? You're right. We should be using our worries as a means to better ourselves, shouldn't we? I'm such a dummy for forgetting something as simple as that.
Hey, we all have our moments.
It won't be long now until we can finally take back Thor's. We're gonna go all out and make it a reality, right?
Right. Aw. Toa. Toa's baby. Our bond with Toa strengthened, and it's up to Link level 5 now. I guess everyone else is in the Galleria here. So yeah, let's talk to Machias since he's here. Eustace's recent actions have me thinking. My father stepped from the path of righteousness. Would I be able to do the same thing Eustace did? Would you? I don't even want to think about it. It couldn't have been easy for him, of course. It takes a lot of strength to stand up to your father like that. But I'm sure having our support is helping him make it through. He might not say it, but I think he appreciates us being here. You might be right. Aside from our support helping him, he's so full of himself that he's bound to recover once his ego reinflates itself. And on that note, I have shopping to do. Wouldn't want to show too much compassion, would we, Machias? What could he be here to buy, though? What are you here to buy, anyway? Flowers for some special occasion? That's one way to put it. Actually, while you're here, mind helping me choose? I think it'd make him happier if you did. Together, Reen and Machias made their choice, and walked to the North Kreutzen Highway. This is Sar Bridge, right? Is there a reason you bought that bouquet, Machias? It's my way of paying my respects. This lake flows towards Keldic, so I guess here will do. It's for the market manager, isn't it? Well, yes. I owe him a lot, after all. It's because of him that we were able to avoid being noticed by the provincial army during our time in Keldic. I don't think Class 7 ever would have been reunited if it weren't for his help. It's frustrating, knowing that we'll never be able to pay him back. This is the least I can do for him. Machias. It was the anniversary of my cousin's death the other day, too. But I wasn't able to visit her grave. I couldn't with how things are at the moment, but it's the least I can do for her, too. Oh, was it? What exactly are you planning to do with the bouquet? Guys taught me about a Nord way of paying respects to the dead that I wanted to try. They say that by sending a bouquet down a river, your feelings will reach those that have departed. This is my way of swearing an oath to both of them. That we'll make it through this war, no matter what. And that I'll work towards turning Erebonia into a country where the innocent have no need to suffer anymore. If only. Changing an entire country sounds impossible, but... You know what, Machias? Part of me feels like we could pull it off. If we can make it through this, there's no limit to what we can do, to what we can change. You really think so? I'm glad you feel the same as I do. Speaking of bonding events I love, this one is really good. Machias has some quality bonding events. I'm sure your cousin and the market manager are watching over us too. So, let's make sure not to disappoint them. I wouldn't dream of it. Watch me, you two. With Class 7 by my side, I'll make sure to fulfill this vow I've given. Reen and Machias stood in respectful silence as they watched the bouquet float into the distance. Once it was completely out of view, they walked back to Breahard. Oh, there's Milliam.
Which one do I want?
Hey, Milliam. Never pictured you as the bookstore type. What are you looking for?
I'm not. I just want a good book for making sweet stuff. After all our hard work, I thought it'd be nice to make a treat for everyone.
Wow, that's really thoughtful of you. I'm sure the others would be thrilled. It's kind of surprising to hear that she thought this up out of the blue, too.
Just you wait. You guys are gonna love it. Whatever it is. No promises I won't eat it all up before you get the chance to try it, okay? It might be too delicious to resist.
As thoughtful as she's being, I'm kind of nervous about letting her cook on her own. What do you say to letting me be your sous chef on this one?
If you want. But I get to order you around, and you can't get in the way, or you will suffer the consequences. Deal?
You got it. No idea where that confidence is coming from, but now I can make sure she doesn't blow anything up. We should probably start by deciding what we want to make first. After some deliberation, the two settled on making an apple tart. They made a quick supply stop to a store in Breahard, and then they headed to the Courageous' kitchen, rolled up their sleeves, and got to work.
Hiya!
Careful, Milliam. Look, this is how you're supposed to hold it, see?
Aw, why you always cramping my style? Cooking's all about heart, and I got tons of that.
Well, you're gonna stab me in the heart if you don't stop brandishing that kitchen knife like a deadly weapon.
My arm's going dead. Can I stop whisking this now?
Sure, if you don't want it to rise properly in the oven. Come on, stop whining and concentrate. And no tasting until it's done. Ah, fine. Full speed whisking ahead. Great, now we just have to wait for it to cool. Ooh, I'm so excited! Is it ready yet? It's been less than a minute. Watching over and supporting Million proved to be no small task. Thankfully, the apple tart was successfully completed. God, cooking with Million must be a nightmare. Yay, we're finally done! And look how nice it looks. It's really magical what can happen when you don't use salt instead of sugar. Aw, why'd you have to ruin the moment by bringing that up? Still, thanks for all the help. You're welcome, it was fun. This idea kinda came out of left field though. When I think of you, I think of destruction, not creation. Any particular reason why you decided to make something for a change? I don't know, I just kinda felt something. Like, it's hard to describe, but I got this weird tightness in my chest that won't go away. I think it first showed up when I saw what happened to Keldic. It's got me all restless. I always feel like I gotta do something. It doesn't matter what, as long as I do it. I was hoping the feeling would go away when we caught Duke Albarea, but that didn't happen. If anything, Eustace having to arrest his dad only made things worse. Any idea what I got, Dr. Reen? I know exactly what you've got, and it's not anything unusual. It's called sadness. Everyone feels it sometimes, but I guess this might be the first time you have. So that's what this is. Neat. I had no idea. I never felt like this before. It's kinda out of character for me, though. Personally, I think this might actually be a good thing. It's a sign that you're growing and maturing. As a person, I mean, not as an intelligence agent. I'm growing. Sad things happen. It's a fact of life. But it's by overcoming those things and moving past them that we can grow as people. So, don't be ashamed of how you're feeling. There's no reason to hide it if you're sad. You matter too much to do that to yourself. You really think so? Okay. I'm still not totally sure how to deal with how I'm feeling right now. Thanks for talking to me about it. Million's good. Million's good people. She also has a lot of really good bonding events. Their sad conversation complete, Rena and Million put the finished apple tart in the fridge to share with the rest of their friends later. Afterwards, they both left the Courageous and returned to Bereahard. And Million's up to level 7 now. Woohoo! So... there we go. Oh, no, I don't have Sarah at 7 yet. Damn it. Almost everyone in Class 7's Link level 7. Almost. Sorry, Sarah. You just don't get as many chances for bonding events, I guess. Actually, that's not true. I think she gets the same as everyone else. I don't know. Alright. I gotta go to the airport. Because we got Alphen next on the docket here. You're gonna need to put Sarah in the support seat for Valley. Yep, I might give her the next fight to make sure I get that over at the top. It would seem they're about to hold mass over at the cathedral. I'm thinking of sneaking in kind of incognito, but... something the matter? It's nothing. Just pretend I didn't say anything. Oh, and try and get some rest, Reem. You must be exhausted. She seems like she's got something on her mind. Would you mind if I join you, Your Highness? I'd feel much more at ease if I at least escorted you to the cathedral. Just as a precaution, of course. Would you, Reem? Thank you so much for your concern. Shall we be off, then? Seeing Bereahard's cathedral up close is always breathtaking. You've been to Bereahard before, haven't you? Oops. That's right. I have a number of noble acquaintances here, even. Speaking of which, today's mass seems to have attracted more of them than usual. Looks like it's
It's intended as an occasion to mourn the losses suffered by Celtic. Oh. Judging by all the people I saw go in, it'll probably be a fairly large event. So it seems. I plan to attend as well, to offer my prayers to the market manager. But... no, it's nothing. Let's go inside, Reen. The Braeheart events are actually really good for the most part. And so, Reen and Princess Alphen entered the cathedral to attend the mass currently being held. Of course, they were careful to sit behind the majority of the attendees to avoid standing out. However, during the sermon,
I'm sure you've all heard by now of the terrible tragedy that took place in Celtic recently. In light of this, let us offer up our prayers for the people there. May Adios be with them all.
Rest in peace, Otto. What's gonna happen to us from here on out?
I can't believe they actually arrested Duke Albarea. Not to mention the fact that we've been removed from the Noble Alliance's jurisdiction. But why, though? I see no reason to accept the Imperial Army when our own army is still intact. Duke Albarea certainly has made a muck of things this time.
Are these people for real? Aren't we supposed to be mourning for the people of Celtic? There's a time and place for self-pity, and it sure as hell isn't now.
Besides, surely Celtic was partly to blame for what happened too, no? I heard all about their belligerent attitude towards Duke Albarea.
And yet he was arrested simply for teaching them a lesson. Disgraceful, I know. The beloved Empire certainly has been on the decline these past couple of years. I can't take much more of this. Just who in the world do you people think you are?
Huh? Who dares to raise their voice during Holy Mass?
Wait, I know that face. Princess Alphen. How could you make light of what happened in Celtic? Do you genuinely believe that it's none of your concern? That Celtic deserved its fate? Is this how you treat your fellow Erebonians? Don't you realize that by putting aside such social labels, this tragedy could have been prevented? Your Highness. But maybe I'm not one to talk. I may have shared the same sentiments as you all had I continued to live my cozy life in Heimdall. I would have done little other than pity them, without making an attempt to truly understand the gravity of the matter. In the end, it would have just been another event on the long list of things to eventually forget. But please, I beg of you, please realize that whether they are a noble or a commoner, every life matters. The people who suffered in Celtic, who lost their lives because of this war, are no less important than any of us. Each and every one of them lived a life of their own and had a future ahead of them until it was ripped away.
Your Highness.
Your Highness. Reen. So please, I ask anyone in disagreement with the Duke's arrest to go and see Celtic for themselves. If that's not enough to convince you his arrest was the right thing to do, then by all means bring your complaints to me. I swear on the Arnor household that I will listen to every single one of you in earnest. After Princess Alphen's speech, they left the cathedral that had turned deathly quiet. From there, Reen escorted her back to the airport. The entire way, she struggled to hold back her tears. Thank you, Reen. I've gotten a hold of myself now. Oh, how embarrassing is it to act out like that during a holy mass? I'm sure my brother would have been able to handle that situation much better.
Prince Oliver would have handled that in his own way, sure. That doesn't make your actions any less worthy of respect, however. You don't think it was too much? I mean it when I say that speech hit very close to home. That's why I'm sure some of the nobles there must have been impacted the same way. If anything, I'd say you made me feel more proud to be a member of the Empire than ever before.
Did I? Oh.
I'm sure that when this war comes to an end, your words will be able to reach even more people, too. Until then, all we can do is keep fighting.
Thank you, Reen. Hearing you say that is such a relief.
Happy to help, Your Highness. Let's just focus on doing what we can for now, okay? Please don't forget that we're all here to support you.
Thank you.
After Reen escorted Princess Alphen to the Courageous, he headed back to town. And Alphen's at Link level 5. Woohoo! Alrighty then. Time to go pay Eustace a visit. The size of this place never ceases to amaze me. Both the Duke and Scarlet are being held here, I think. It's Eustace time. Check out this swank-ass mansion, holy shit. Do you really need this big a room for an open foyer? Are you kidding me? There's nothing in here. What a waste. This makes me sick. I hate this. It's juicing time.
Damn, this is incredible. It's not as grand as Valflame Palace, but I doubt you'll find many mansions this fancy. The Duke's residence is certainly befitting of his status.
You came after all, Reen.
Damn right we did.
Yeah, I was kinda hesitant to come and visit in case I got in your way, though.
No, it's fine. Everything is largely settled here now. I will leave the rest to you, then.
As you wish. Leave everything to us. And we will strive and make things as comfortable for your father as possible.
You have my thanks.
He's Captain Claire's adjutant, isn't he?
Indeed, and quite a skilled one at that. He and his men will be managing the mansion together while keeping my father in custody. At least until the war comes to an end.
Oh, right.
And then he'll be thrown into a proper prison.
There's no need to look so glum. He deserves to answer for his crimes much like others. He should be grateful he hasn't been handcuffed and thrown in a cell.
Yes.
I guess that's one way of looking at it. Oh, yeah, Scarlet's here too, right?
She's currently receiving treatment in the annex. She remains bedridden, but her life is in no real danger, or so I hear.
That's good.
If you'd like to speak with her, you should go and pay her a visit. Meanwhile, I'll be going to my room to get ready for departure. If you need anything at all, feel free to come by and see me.
Thanks, Eustace. Will do.
Look at Eustace being so soft.
Wait a sec. Where is his room anyway? I don't know where the annex Scarlet's in is either. I guess I'll have to ask someone.
Ah, ask people. We got a map. We're fine. Look, see, there's the annex. There's Eustace's room. There's the Duke's quarters. My apologies, but His Grace has firmly expressed that he does not want to meet with anyone at the present time. I must ask you to turn back. course. Sorry to disturb you. Damn it. I want to go visit him and call him a dick to his face. Oh well. We all miss out on life. Anyway, you want to raid Eustace's bookshelf before talking to him? So you can get the windy coloring for your bike. I want to kick him in the dick multiple times. Fair. There are few people more detestable than Helmut Albarea in the series. The RMP should be able to take care of the mansion for the time being. Perhaps this is a chance for me to take one of the horses out for a final ride before I leave. That sounds kind of fun, actually. Mind if I join you, Eustace? I haven't even seen any of your family horses since that race we had. Not at all. That gives me an idea, in fact. Come with me. Huh? Where? Reen borrowed one of the horses from the Albarea mansion, while Eustace rode another. Together, they set off on horseback towards Aurochs Canyon, with Eustace taking the lead. Well, Eustace, that's mighty neighborly of you to let us, Huh, this is where we had our duel before, isn't it? Why'd we come out here? Draw your sword, Reen. I'd like to request another duel with you. Eustace? Do you remember what you told me during our field study here? You claimed that there was something honest about the way I fought, and that it was because I learned my swordsmanship from someone I trusted. I did, didn't I? My trust in my brother has not faltered. However, because of that trust, I fear that when the time comes to fight him, my sword will be hindered by hesitation. I dread the day that I will have to turn my blade upon my own brother. I'm not proud of it, but that's how it is. I can hardly blame you, Eustace. Anyone in your position would feel that way. Perhaps. But that's why I'd like to face off with you, Reen. Whether I win or lose, I believe our duel will allow me to cast away my doubts. And through that, I should be able to better trust in my own convictions, regardless of whom I may face. I realize that this is a somewhat selfish request, but please, this is important to me. Am I even allowed to say no after that speech? It's not often you ask for favors like this either. So sure, let's go. Just know that I won't be holding back. Hit me with all you got. With pleasure. Thus, Reen and Eustace began their duel, putting all of their strength into the battle. They cleared their heads of all distractions, their focus purely on trying to be the victor. With that, the fight continued on until... I don't think I can move another muscle. Neither can I. Even in real battles, it's not often that I fight to the point of exhaustion. I think it's because we can read each other so well that we're able to fight to this point, really. Granted, I could see Master Ka-Fi and Viscount Arcade keeping up the whole day without getting tired or bored. We're not them, but I still think we did pretty well for a couple of teenagers. Agreed. It was fun, in our own strange way. Thank you, Reen. I feel as though I can now go forth and fight with that same honesty yet again. I may have been taught by Rufus, but it was Class 7 who helped me to further develop my skills. No need to thank me. I'm just glad you were honest with me and asked. That was beyond awful. It's an event worth doing. Well, honestly, most of the Brea Heart events are worth doing. Afterwards, they somehow managed to summon up the energy to get on their horses and return to Brea Heart. Alright. And with that, I've done all the bonding events. And I will be stopping the episode here. There's a little bit of scenes with Scarlet and stuff coming up, but we will save those for next time. So, I hope you all enjoyed this episode of Trails of Cold Steel 2. And I hope you join me next time as we continue on the story here. We gotta get our academy back soon. In any case, my name is Logic Blade. I stream here on Twitch, and I port all my videos to YouTube, so you can check me out there as well. If you're interested in supporting the channel, you can always like, comment, subscribe, do all that fun stuff. And if you are interested in doing a little more, say you wanna, I do have a Patreon account. If you wanna check that out, donate some money my way, that'd be really nice of you. Just saying. And if you guys want to read some fan fiction, I've got a whole schwack of it down over on Archive of Our Own. Patrons also get access to some of my content early. Ooh, bonus content. Check it out. Alright, that's enough of a plug. Have a good night, everyone. We'll see you next time. Until then, au revoir.